coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. I'll be coming out. The time was 93 and the world was blind. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out. I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I'm coming out. Yeah, I'm coming out.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Morning, everybody. Good morning, Betty.
Yeah, what's who you see out there?
I'm not used to being up this early, Betty.
I know, but who you see out there?
Who do I see out there? What do I see? Andy. I see Controversial.
Okay, all right. Andy Gambino. That's my bud. Pole vault. He probably out there listening to me. And I have only thank you. I need that this morning. Us women need to hear that. We really do, no matter how old we are. Kim, do you know Kim?
I do know Kim. Hi, Kim.
Oh, Kim. Hey, Kim. And also Controversial Truth and Scott. How can I? Oh my God. Timing. I was thinking about you this morning. I'm like, where is Tommy? I was honestly, Tommy. I'm like, where is my time? I know you get busy. I know you work and all that good stuff. And as I'm here, I done lost a sheet of paper. Just that fast.
Just that fast.
It had little notes on it and everything. Keep on talking.
I see Tommy's here and Destination Fun showed up. Sherry, hey, Sherry.
Fun is here.
She is listening, so I'm assuming she's working or driving.
Oh boy, keep on talking. I don't know what I did with that sheet, but I'll try to remember the best I can. I got another sheet, but for some reason I couldn't find it. Blew somewhere and I can't find it.
That's why you put it on your computer. Type it out in notes. Type it out in notes.
You know what? I don't need your mess this morning. You just keep talking.
I'm just telling you. You'll know where it's at. You won't be walking around the house looking for a piece of paper. You sound like Sherry. I need my paper copy of the times on the cruise ship. No, you put it all on your phone. You all have it all in one spot. Now,
I had it.
Now, if you lose your phone, that's a different story. Hey, Scott.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Scott, I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Me and Scott, we have a show tonight at 7 p.m.
7 o'clock is bedtime.
I know, right? Cruise Talk Live.
Hey, Destination. I told her tonight I'm going to have her and Danny. I'm going to be talking about them on my vlog tonight, and I won't tell them what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going to have you on there, too. I'm going to talk about you a quick second.
Oh, don't talk about me.
Mm-hmm.
People start dropping off, and then be like, all right, we don't want to hear about Warmstrong anymore.
They ain't going to drop off. They ain't going to drop off. Kim Bill, that's why I have a stack. Girl, don't start. Yeah, I love to see. I have a lot of notes on my computer, too.
It's just easier for like me when I, especially like I'm doing a live. To keep it on my computer. I do write it down. Sometimes I do write it down if I'm, doing notes.
Old people do it all the time, so you don't have to tell me. Shoot,
do what all the time?
Write down on paper. Old people write down.
I put mine on the computer, Betty.
You know what?
Every blue moon, I'll do paper.
He talking his mess. Oh. But welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and thumbs up, thumbs up. And you see I have Warmstrong Adventures. We all know Warmstrong. Warmstrong, tell us a little. Oh, before you tell us about your channel, who in the cruise community put my name in a mailing list? I ain't getting nothing but cruise mail. Y'all, somebody did it. And I think it was Scott.
Yeah, could be Scott. Destination Fun, Cruise Nuts.
Cruise Nut could be number 2. Cruise Nut could be number 2. Somebody try to make some money.
Could have been me.
Oh,
See,
was it true?
didn't think of that. Nah,
Was it true?
I don't do. You know what? I hate now. I mean, people always not hashtag. What is it? At everyone or at highlight, and it goes to everybody. I don't know how many groups I've left that people to do that in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just put a message in the group, and then you don't have to at me.
Uh-huh. He's a hybrid. Yeah, you are. I do paper copies at 36. Yeah, you're still up there in a little age. ah, 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 ah. I have a stack of notebooks too, but I had that one sheet. I shouldn't have
Hey, you should put it on the computer.
yeah. Island when I'm in video calls, I never take. You know what happened? Every time I pass by it, but I got mostly on this book, thank God. It was just some new things I thought about this morning. Kim says I write it on paper, then put it in the computer.
I'm kind of like that too. Like if I'm out someplace, but even that, and probably because I spent so much time with my son,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I need a pen. Hey, I need some paper. Hey, Dad, you got a phone? Put it right there. You'll have it. And, oh yeah, you're right. And I just type it in my phone. But I do it like if I'm sitting down watching TV, watching videos or something on TV, I want to take a note of something. A lot of times I'll have a little notebook by me and jot down whatever the little note I want to do.
Oh, Jamie in the bushes.
Bestie, welcome in, Jamie.
Jamie is in the bushes. She's been doing a lot. They did checkers the other night because of me.
I saw that. I can't. I don't know how y'all do it. All these Jamie and you post every day, 2-3 times a day. I don't know how you do it.
Because of you.
It ain't because of me.
Yeah.
You post once a week if it was up to me.
Me too. Me too. I ain't got as much time as y'all got. I'm gonna be 69 this year. I can't wait 10 or 11 years.
You sound like me now, baby. That ain't your time. That's my time.
You're younger than me, child.
Oh man, I'm looking at another year or two doing this YouTube stuff. I'll be if I do that, I'll be happy.
Right. No, right.
I'm not. I'm doing this for fun now.
And that was, one of the questions I had on my other sheet because both of us are retired. Do you think about going back into retirement?
All the time. I mean, you'd be surprised how many times a day I go like, I quit. I'm done with YouTube. Watching videos and I hear something I just don't like. I quit. I can't stand it. Watching people that I came on YouTube with get 5,000 subscribers in one day. I quit. What am I doing wrong? How come I can't get 5,000 subscribers in a day?
We're going to talk about that too. That was the first thing I had on my other notes I can't find. I know I took Colin outside so it could be downstairs. Shall I ain't going over there. I have to worry about that another day. Oh, she says she batch records. And then Tommy was talking about, I always, body language. I watch people body language. I'm a big one of that. Jamie said I batch record now. Welcome everybody. I batch record now. Glow B is here. Hey Glow. But batch recording, that's an art. That's a learned art, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do good B-roll. You do good B-roll as far as because it takes. I'm lazy. I try to do the job the easiest way possible. You take a lot of time and set up your shots, and you set up a tripod, show yourself walking. You get a lot of B-roll. I can't do that. I'm trying to get better at doing that.
Yes,
but I don't really do it.
Kind of pulls people in.
Yeah.
Or tight shots. I'm beginning to learn about that. Tight shots, even if it's shoes or something, just to pull them in for a quick second. I'm beginning to learn that a lot more. And let's see. Oh, there go Keisha H. I have you pinned up. If y'all do not know Keisha H, I got her pinned up to the top. Did you see her guy?
I did. She's out there working. I mean, she was out there for 2 hours, just working in the garden.
Girl, I'm thinking it's like D. I'm thinking of a little bitty garden. D garden, huge. Keisha, all them buckets. I don't have time for that.
I told her she should plant some strawberries.
Yeah, she could do long form on that too, Keish. You can do long form. I'm trying to get her to get up because she already got her people. Just go ahead and grind in them 4,000 hours. That's what I want her to do. Just grind.
It won't take her that long. Because so many people, she just has to get the content out there and do some lives. Because if she does a live, people will show up.
Yeah.
She could gain 40 hours every time she goes live.
Every time.
Just because of the number of people that come in there and support her. Because she's in so many different communities. She really could.
Mm-hmm.
But again, some of us have lives, so maybe you don't have the time to do that. But me, I had nothing better to do.
Bill, your favorite.
My favorite Bill. Read it right. It's not. I'm not her favorite. I'm not her favorite. I'm her favorite Bill. I don't know to be hurt or be happy about that.
She went back to sleep during Jimmy's show, just waking back up.
How do you? Jimmy's show is just too early in the morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's too early.
Yeah, he has a person on there with him now. If y'all think if that's
Kenny. Kenny.
Who drives the truck early in the morning?
Oh.
Can't stop walking.
Oh, can't stop walking. Yeah, that's.
That's somebody different. Okay.
Yeah,
He has a garden person or somebody up there.
Yeah, Mike Chaotic or Mike something.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you got to know the names.
I don't know their names.
No, I thought he watched me.
In your garden video, you made me think of one of my late aunts. Oh, that sounds old. I'm calling you old, Keisha.
I didn't know. I'm not. Can't call her old, but you don't see a lot of. I see more now on YouTube, but like if it wasn't for YouTube, back when I was growing up, all the moms had gardens, a little garden here, a little garden there. Nowadays, you don't see that much.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't. That's just it's just a different. You think of earlier times. I don't think he's calling her old though. Not old tendencies, maybe. No.
You read it correctly, Bill, but do not be hurt. I don't know any other Bills, and I do have.
That's even worse. That means I didn't even beat out anybody. I didn't beat out another Bill. That means you're my favorite astronaut. Oh, well, I only know one. I'm hurt. I don't. Ow. That hurt.
Tommy said my aunt passed away. Oh, he tried to clean it up, Keisha. She was an awesome soul. They laughing at you, Bill, because she done turned it around on you.
She tried. That made it worse though. Now I'm not even like the best Bill. I don't know another Bill. So yeah, you're my favorite.
I know on my other piece of paper, I know
The
one you can't find? Yeah, the one I can't find. I know I definitely wanted to talk about I know I'm gonna be all over the place today about I talk about Sheila, and hopefully she's listening. She's a YouTuber that took 11 years to just all of a sudden blow up. Loop, one video. Loop, 11 years. At least she can enjoy it. But I look at her, yes, it took her 11 years to blow up. I don't know if it was maybe not consistency or just was that one video, and it was time. I always say it's time. Hey, Pete, I see you slide right on in here. But she's starting to get the hate. You know what I mean? Which we're used to. And I think that's what's nice. Oh, you know what I mean. You know how people say stuff. But that's the neat part to me of not like really blowing up fast, because then you start learning the guts and inside internal workings of YouTube. You know,
Uh,
I
I,
do.
I don't get much hate. I gotta admit, very rarely. What did somebody say? Oh, I forget. Somebody said something. I just keep it moving. And thank
Mm-hmm.
them for watching. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I mean, blowing up. I would enjoy it. It would be fun and interacting with people.
Now, I think that it should be a little time that you kind of know. You kind of know YouTube creators. You kind of know how they operate. You kind of know the internal workings of YouTube. You know a lot now. So blowing up would be good for you at this point, and me, because we kind of know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because you
can see
have
it either way. Trust me. I'd rather my first year. I wish I had 50,000 subscribers.
anyway.
I wish I had 50. I wish I had 50,000 people that watch me.
But what it was more about her looks. She has white hair, beautiful woman. I don't know why she could even let them, but you never know what's going on in somebody's mind. Her hair turned completely white because she went through cancer treatment. But what we didn't, some of us don't know that. I didn't know it before. I was like, oh, she has the most beautiful hair. And it was really affecting her. So when these comments start coming at her, it really, she did a video on it. And I kind of know, me personally, and I think you personally, I probably wouldn't have did a video on it. All of us are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said you can either ignore it. Definitely don't go back and forth, because you will never win. You know what I mean?
It all depends on your personality.
That's
I
what
don't.
I'm saying.
I don't mind. I mean, people can say what they're going to say. I'm probably my worst critic, and people are going to say what they're going to say. If somebody, hey, Warmstrong, you're fat. Yeah, I mean, I can't. Yeah, you're right. I probably should lose a few pounds. I mean, it's not. I don't mind. Yeah, okay.
But see, the
So,
only thing with YouTube, to me, like I say, when I was with gain weight, I would go into hiding. Now I can't hide. You know what I mean?
oh
So I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
if
You
that's
know,
a
you
good
can't.
thing or a bad thing, because now I became comfortable in my skin.
Yeah,
So
you
I
can't
don't
hide.
know if that's good or bad. So I said you can either ignore it, which I do, or you can block them, which I do.
Do
Um,
you?
yes, I block people. Why would I
Yeah.
block people?
I don't. I don't know. It's very few people, and they were like just trolls. But people that leave negative comments, I don't even take the comments down.
Or
I leave them up.
what I will do is I'll hit that button where they'll think that I'm seeing it, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're writing, but
yeah,
you're not see. I'll use that button more than the block button than that. But I don't know the last time I blocked somebody.
yeah.
It's been a while.
If they were disrupting like a chat, like they have a video and they just leaving comment after comment after comment that was negative
Mhm.
or something like that, or mean, probably would.
Mhm.
But no, I mean, if you
Mhm.
come up and say something like, that was the worst video I ever seen.
Mhm.
I wish I knew the video. Somebody just did something like that. They said something. They
Really?
didn't like the video.
Oh, it don't. See, and that don't
And
even
it's like,
bother me.
you know, sorry you didn't like it, but thanks for watching
Mhm.
anyway.
Mhm.
And then never came back, never said anything else. But
Mhm. Everybody's talking to. There's my D in her big garden. D, she came up with the Trump and Biden, one of my shorts. She said something in her comment. I said, "Ooh, I could use that." And then she said another one yesterday. That's like, "Ooh, shoot, I'm a." I got almost 8,000 from one of them, but she said something. It was 8,000. You talking about fat cool? Yeah, this generation has made the word fat cool. Yes, they have.
I looked at it. but I really can't do anything about it. But I mean, I could do something about it. Let me take that back. But I watched the video and I was sitting down, and it's like you could see, like, oh man, how big around my stomach, and then my legs. I was walking. Was it in Destination Fun's video? It might have been Destination Fun's video. And I'm walking. It's like, how did he have such skinny legs, like calves, and such a big belly? I need to work. But who am I kidding? I'm 63. Who am I kidding? I'm really not gonna go back and try to work out.
You're my friend's age. Y'all young, y'all babies. Y'all babies.
Okay. Tell my knees that.
Hey, Lexus. I know who your husband is. And yeah, D, thank you. I need all the help I can get on that. My last 3 was the old me. The one I'm going to do about dogs tonight. How do you think that was, D? Because, my members get to see them first before they go out. So, Bill, I know bodybuilder. He ain't no bodybuilder. Bill,
Right.
I know bodybuilder.
Right. And trust me, Tommy, they didn't start at 63 either. I know what you're saying.
You can
And
start now.
Hmm?
You can start now. And don't be blaming it on them lungs either.
That's usually not the way it works. Usually. The people that I know that are older and they start working out, usually it's because of some health scare they had, or the doctor told them, hey, you got to do this. Your heart's giving out. You got to, get cardio in and things like that. Usually it's not until something happens.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't happen, but.
So Sheila, if you're out there listening, girl, don't even waste your energy about them people. They wish they had a channel. They wish they had your white hair. Okay, I wish I had your thick hair. I probably wouldn't be wearing, what I be wearing all the time, girl. Shoot, let me have a whole head full of white hair.
Betty, I don't know. You might be on to something with the negativity. People love negative. People love back and forth arguing.
They love it.
I was watching watching the channel last night, and they're going back and forth. It's just like, wow, this is like I'm back in high school, and these are like older women. I'm like, I'm back in high school.
What you were on?
He did this. He did that, girl. You're not. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy.
On the live stream?
It was.
Oh, I've seen a couple of those.
But they have a ton of people in there. So see, it's not like something random. They have a ton of people.
I know what you're talking about.
I wish I had that in my live stream, but I'm not going to go.
Yeah, I don't want
I'm not going to go negative. Can I sit here and argue with people all day long? Yeah. I really could. Yeah. I just don't want to do that every day.
I'm not going to do it every day. And I think you said something. I think that you need to go around, and even Pete said this, and Kevin, go around and look at people, in their lives and stuff. And then you get a good feel, and then you really know, you get to know, do I want to bring this up on my live, or do I want to go to their live? So
Tommy, see, and you're saying, yes, people, if I have one bit of advice to give everybody, work out.
I know.
Work out. And you don't have to do a whole lot, but when you're younger, I wish I would have kept working out. When I was younger, I used to work out. I was on a football team, track team. I used to work out. But then I stopped. I got lazy. I stopped. And worst thing I ever did. People keep working out, keep walking every morning, do something every morning. Because just like you said, Tommy, I turned 52 later this year and still working out. See, the key word there is still. So yeah, keep working out.
What was you at, Tommy? What live stream he was on? One T.S. Madison.
Wow.
She knew something about the fight. But it's so true that that's what people want. That's even with my shorts. That's what they want. I give them and the more feisty I am, like the last 3, oh yeah. They do. You talking about, oh dear, it would be that would be a scene to be had. But y'all know me and Bill, we're retired. So it's like I wake up some mornings, not as many as I used to, and say,
Who's retired?
I need to go back into retire. Well, I need to go back out. I wake up some morning and say, I need to go back into retirement.
Betty, you work more than I did when I was working.
I know.
How are you saying you retired?
I
You
am now.
You just work a crappy job with low pay.
No, right?
One
of my vlogs, I'm getting pretty people. I don't know which. I gotta look on my other TV to see what they must got a good commercial in that one, because one of my videos is getting good commercial money. So I don't know what commercial that they're using. So
bye, Kim.
Oh, Kim, thank you so much for being here.
That is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
I have to really look at that, because I have noticed like some videos, when you look at the amount of money that you earn, some they're like $5. Same number of views. Another video had,
I know, right?
$2. It's like, well, why is that one $5 and why is this one $2?
Because of that commercial, that attention span. It might be just a question or something. I'm gonna find out. I got to go on my other TV because I got the Noka. By Kim.
That's my Miss America.
Oh, wave. Okay. If you say so.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Thomas said he never retiring. You don't have to work a 9-to-5 job. You can continue doing. You can go on cruises like Bill, or you can. There's a lot to do. I always have people say they're not. Do y'all know how much y'all could do? You ain't got to go to no 9-to-5.
But some people, my brother's like that. My brother's 70 years old, and he's talking about, I think I'm gonna go down to part-time now. Some people want to work. And if that's what they want to do, they enjoy working.
I just think they don't enjoy being home. I do. I love being home. I love being in my house. Shoot, I love going off to the mall when I want to. I love being where I ain't got to go out in the rain when I don't want to, or the cold ice. We ain't got no snow. But anyway.
Well, I like people doing whatever they want to do, and I'm happy. That's all this world is about, is enjoying what you do. YouTube. There are parts about it that I like, then there are parts about it that I don't like. And what I always try to work through is I'm very competitive. I see, Betty, I see your numbers growing. I like your channel growing, but I want to compete with that. I got to get to where Betty is. I'm really competitive. Yep. But I've always been competitive my whole life.
I don't watch people numbers anymore.
Well, that's what turns me off so much about YouTube, because I can't tell what's real and what's not real anymore.
I don't watch them anymore.
But I do. Certain people like you or Embarkation Nation.
What? Hey, John. What's the matter with you?
Look at my T-shirt, Betty. I just said Embarkation Nation. My goodness. Right over the top of her head.
John, I thought John, because John, honey, when you meet John Adventure, he's from over there. He is, honey, he's special. He from West. He over there.
Oh, okay.
New design. I tell you, them my new friends, honey. They sure are.
They're funny. If you watch them at night, they're funny.
Yep. So I don't pay attention to sub numbers. He's talking about other people. Yeah, I've seen people with less subs and get more views than a high sub number.
My problem, and which is I'm working through it, but it turns me off as far as YouTube. You needed something. You don't need it, but I like to compare. How is my channel doing compared to? And you can't do that with YouTube. When I first started, I thought you could. I thought you could. I thought numbers meant something. They don't mean anything, and that's tough for me to be out here with, because when you play sports, you look at your team. How's your team compared to the other team? You always compared yourself, and even my son growing up, I don't care how small he was, I would make it a close game, but I'd win at the end. What a great shot by that, because I ain't gonna let my son beat me, but that's just because I wasn't gonna let anybody beat me. Tommy should never compare. And I understand what you're saying, Tommy. But here I am doing something, and I wanted to gauge how well I'm doing. So when me and Betty first started, we used to go through our numbers, gain a couple subscribers.
Yeah.
This worked, that worked. We're going back and forth. Wow, here's a channel in the cruising community. Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. And look at their numbers. And it's tough for me to be here and look at videos and can't compare myself to anything, because I don't know if they have real numbers or not. So how do I know what's working? Usually you can find something that works. You can, you're Tom Brady, he's a passer, and he throws the screenplay. It works. Other teams try to copy it. A defense, usually you can follow somebody and get a game plan. You can't do that with YouTube. You really can't do that with YouTube. And I should say, most of the time. I have noticed, like in live streams, where you get negativity, and negativity draws people in.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's another one of my people, Game Pro. I got
welcome in.
A lot of people. But you know what? Two on my other sheet of paper, we're constantly evolving. We're constantly changing. Pole Vault said something about hitting the algorithm, and that's so true. That's what it's all about. Gliding, that the YouTube gods catch it and they just push you on out.
Yes. And that's the nut we're trying to crack as far as the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started, I'm thinking like, hey, look at this big channel. What are they doing? How did they get to be like this? What did they? I'm looking at their video. I'm like, I can do that. My video is better than that. Why is theirs getting pushed out to 1 million and mine is getting? And it's so many different things. And now that I've grown, I understand more. I understand more, and I'm less competitive. I still look at I still look at people that I know numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Like Betty, I look at your numbers to see how you're growing.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I don't want you to grow or whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm like, that Betty, she puts out content every day.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Mm-hmm.
She does one live and 3 vlogs a week. Good thing or bad thing? I know your numbers are real. So when I see you doing that, it's like, it's working. You're getting new names in your chat. You're getting subscribers, not at a ridiculous rate. You're getting all these new subscribers. Mm-hmm. So it's working. Now, I don't think I want to work as hard as you, because I am retired, but I know that hard work pays off on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Now I must be hitting my stride, because I used to complain about being tired all the time, and we're doing well. But now, there's Elliot. I've known Elliot before I've known any of y'all in hell. Oh. But yeah, I don't look at numbers. And another thing that I know y'all do is that Social Blade. Social Blade is, I looked the other day and I never go on Social Blade. I went to look. I just want to see. And those numbers aren't all the way correct. They really aren't. They're
close. They're not exact.
Yeah, but they're close.
They're real. It's real close.
Who came up with that anyway? Hey, Bud Files. Thanks all my members that's here.
Well, I have no idea, but I know it's.
Do anybody know who came up?
It's a great thing.
Why is it great? Tell me why. Tell me, why is it great? Why should you know my guts of what's happening on my
They
channel?
don't know your guts. They know like public information.
I know it's public, but
subscribers and views. That's all it knows. Because what happens is, do you know how many people get discouraged when they can't get 100 subscribers and somebody did it in 2 days? No, when you starting out, Betty, stop it. When you first starting out and you're trying to get subscribers and you can't get them, but these other channels are just blowing up, and it's like, I'm better. That's discouraging.
It should be discouraging when you first start because you really don't know YouTube. It should not be discouraging now.
No. It just makes me mad now.
Really?
It makes me mad.
I haven't talked for a while.
No,
Really?
the problem you have is, let's go to YouTube cruise community.
Okay.
That's what I'm part of.
Okay.
1,700 subscribers for me.
Okay.
There's channels out there, 5,000, 10,000, 20, 30, 40,000. Guess what the cruise lines, guess whose channels and the interactions they interact with? The people with 20,000. I get more views because my numbers are real. And some of these aren't real. And guess who get the strawberries sent to their room because they think this is a big channel? That's, to me, it is like it's cheating. It's cheating the purpose of what we're trying to do. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah. So don't let me get Randy. So I mean that. Yeah. Once I get my Apple.
Oh, you getting a computer?
No. I said when. If I do, I'm not.
They got buy here, pay here. On the computer. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I just, for me now, it's not discouraging, but I understand now you can't compare yourself to other people because the numbers aren't real. But for every new channel I come across, I go down there. Don't look at other people's numbers. Don't look at that. Don't do it, because all it is going to do is discourage you as far as why am I not growing as fast? Why are my videos getting no views and this video is getting, this guy is over here is getting 1,000 views? You can't do it because numbers aren't real. You look at Keisha, she does a pop-up live and she'll get 20 people in her chat. Just a pop-up live, 20 people in her chat easily.
Yeah. And why do you think it's that way?
Because she has real viewers.
She has real viewers and she gets around.
Well, she gets around, but for whatever reason, she has real viewers. There are other people that have 20,000 subscribers and can't get 5 in their chat. Why is that?
Personality a lot of times.
It's not because they got 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 people thought enough to click on that, supposedly.
But that's what, okay, thank you. Because all this is not reality. This is social media.
I understand that. But I was naive when I first started. And these new channels that are naive need to know that. They need to know that it's not real.
But listen what Tommy's saying. He said, I haven't worked on getting subs yet. If I really wanted to, I would get them. How you gonna get them fast, Tommy? Tell us why.
It doesn't work that way.
For him, it might be who he knows. Sometimes it's who you know, what niche you are in, okay. The niche, okay, let's go with you. The niche you are in, the cruise community, the majority of the ones you know are small YouTubers. May know 1 or 2 large. Y'all all in the same
what's large? I know a lot of 10, 20,000, 20,000 subscribers. I know them. Look at some of your bigger channels with real numbers. They're not gaining as fast as some of these channels. It all depends on if you want to get, let me go back. Okay. If you want to get sub for sub, which is why YouTube doesn't allow that, sub for sub. Yes, it's easy to grow that way. When I talk about a sub is somebody who.
But you're not growing, really. Sub for sub, you're not.
You're not growing.
Okay. Now
So that you're not growing. That's, a sub for sub is not growing. So if that's what you meant by I can get the numbers fast, yes, you can get 100 subs fast. You can get 100 subs fast. I need people to watch my channel and viewers. And when I see views on channels, if I see here's a channel with a video that did 10,000 views.
Okay.
And it has 3 comments.
Okay.
Something's wrong. I mean, 10,000 people to watch a video.
You talk about long form.
And long form. And nobody comments. Something is wrong.
I know a girl that does weight loss. She gets those numbers are people. They just, for some reason, I don't know why they don't really comment on her thing. Some people, they don't really connect with them. They just like the information they're pushing out. For some reason, I don't know why. Some people don't. I don't know.
And well, I see Tommy said you can have 4 million subs and have less views on a channel with 50,000 subs. Yes. And my thing is, I would question the 4 million subs because I've seen that way too much. Mm-hmm. And if you ever go to Social Blade is a site where it shows how many subs you get and how many views you get. So here's a line. I know a channel, mm-hmm. and they just reached 100,000 K as far as subscribers. Had about what I had. We were all like in about the same boat. They had a viral short that went to 30 million, 40 million, whatever it was. I
don't care what happened after that, but go on.
So it went up to 40 million. But with that 30, 40 million, the subs just shot up.
Oh yeah.
But when you look at Social Blade, you can see that growth.
Yeah.
Here's the views.
Yeah.
Here's the subs.
Okay.
When you go to Social Blade, here's the views. Here's the subs. How does that happen? How does your views are flat and your subs shoot up to the moon?
So your mind really operate on those numbers then? No.
Well, it does, but it goes to show me that it goes to show me that you can't trust the numbers. You have to look to see whose numbers are real to compare yourself to. Mm. As far as you want to know if you're getting better. Do you know why in sports they keep track of wins and losses?
Okay.
Because you want to know who's at the top.
Okay.
If I'm here just to make videos, I don't worry about numbers. I don't care. I'm not looking at YouTube Studios. Betty, you look at YouTube Studios, you care. You look at YouTube Studio, the analytics, you care.
I do. But I ain't worried about nobody else.
Well, okay, you're looking at numbers. What do they mean? What do they mean if you don't compare it to anything?
I don't want to compare. I'm not at the point.
Well, why do you look at your numbers? Why do you look at your?
For me, myself,
Why do you look at your numbers then?
For me, not for you or anybody.
Okay, listen. Why? Okay, for you. Why do you want to know what you putting out videos? Why do you care if it's high or low? Why if you're not comparing yourself to anything, why do you care?
Because
you're just putting out video.
I have to make a change somewhere. It's not, I gotta make if it ain't working, I'm comparing it with myself. I ain't comparing it with nobody else.
But it could be working if you're not comparing it to anything else. You don't know if it's working or not.
I guess anybody else, because YouTube is the one comparing it to everybody, really.
YouTube doesn't care. YouTube just if people are watching, YouTube wants to push it out.
Yeah.
No matter who it is.
I know. John says it's who you know. I'm telling you, John, a lot of time. But the only thing is, you can know them. They can give you all of this, but then you might not have the what they want to keep them. That's the only thing with that. You know, you can have a friend with a large amount of numbers, and they can help support you, but that support what you get from them may not even work because they don't want to look at your stuff.
Now, Keisha, I see Keisha down here. That Keisha, that makes sense. You know, if you're going to compare it to try to make income, like this worked, that worked, I do understand that. And that's more of what I'm trying to do is how to increase like my retention rate as far as how long people watch videos.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm expecting my numbers to go up because if I increase my retention and my numbers don't go up, something's not adding up. Something's not working right. And this is like more of not, and I don't want to talk to people who've been doing this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years. That's not who I'm talking to. People who are just starting out don't understand that.
People that's done it 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 years don't understand it either. So you're really talking to everybody.
Well, people. There are people who don't even look at the numbers, but see, they're the people that just enjoy putting out videos.
Mm-hmm.
You're treating this like a business, like I am. Now you put more time into it.
Oh, Tommy gone. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Tommy, go. Bye, Tommy.
Somebody said, I hope. Oh yeah, he's got to go. He's worked too. Okay, thank you, Tommy. Mm-hmm.
You put time and effort into it, and you want your channel to be better, and you want to grow. So you're looking at your numbers, but that tells me is you're not just putting out videos because you like it. Mm-hmm. Because if you just liked it and you just enjoy doing it, you don't look at your numbers.
I say that all the time. I'm
putting
in all that work, and you ain't looking at no YouTube and child boo. It's too much.
That's that look. You might be competing with yourself, but that's your competitive side coming out because you're trying to get better.
Yeah.
If you don't care about that and you just put out videos and you don't care about the numbers, it's like here's a video that got 1,000 views and here's the one that got 10, and to you they're both great and you don't care. You see, you're having fun. Mm-hmm. I need to know. I want to know. I want to catch that lightning in a bottle and let me do it again.
I know. Povall say a lot of the subs and views come from shorts. I agree. They really do not show up for live. Sometimes what I'm beginning to learn, I was strongly against short. Bill will tell you, I was strongly against shorts. I have changed my mind about shorts. The people it brings in, somebody might be 1 or 2 people come in out of that 10,000 and they may, start looking at your long form, but at least that opens your channel up to the whole, I call it the whole world, that they can see your channel. I had the highest 10,000, 11,000 short. So that means 10,000 people may not have looked at anything else, but you never know.
Well, I find that you do know. Go to your analytics. It'll tell you who watched both, who watches short, who watched long, who watched both.
Yeah.
And the ideal thing is to get that number that watch both to grow.
Yeah. That's true.
It's tough, but that's why when I do shorts, I normally try to keep it in the same genre. I try to keep it in cruising. I don't just I try not to put shorts out just to put a short out. Mm-hmm. And you could try to do that CapCut. It makes it really easy just to throw out videos and try to get views.
Yeah.
But do I really want people who like rocket launches to come to my channel? My main thing is cruising. So if I do a rocket launch and all my hashtags rocket this, NASA, all that, are they really going to watch any of my long form content? No. So it all depends. It all depends on what you're trying to do.
Well, I know. Okay, with my shorts and my vlogs, it's like my shorts. I'm sorry, Sasha Fierce or whatever I call myself. My long form is completely different sometimes. But what I found out looking back, and a lot of you need to look back at your, and I guess it just wasn't time, because when me and Bill used to go over, like our videos and stuff, and I look back one time and I noticed my retention was a lot longer. I mean, long. And what people like about me is my talking heads. That's what they like. So I'm going to really get back to the talking heads too, plus my blogging. But they do like the talking heads. That retains them. They sit there, they watch. Because I used to hear like bigger channels say, oh, they watch for 5 minutes. I'm like, 5 minutes? That's all they watch? I used to do that. Not knowing I had the golden goose and I let it go. You know what I mean? So they love my talking heads is what it is. So we're going to give them what they want. I love
You
to talk.
give the people what they want. And that's kind of the key. And I'm always, I try, shouldn't say always. I don't believe in absolutes. Always and never, kind of two words that I don't like using, because usually if somebody says, if you ever see a multiple choice test and you have like a choice of always and never, you usually check that off, because there is nothing that's not never. There is not anything that's not always. Mm-hmm. And see, even saying that, there are a couple exceptions to that rule.
Yeah,
but if you see it on a test, that's anywho. I'm not a big fan of shorts as far as gaining viewers for my long content. Mm-hmm. I believe in trying to keep the same topics going for both, to keep them related. So if you do watch my short and you say, hey, he liked that. Oh, look at he likes cruising. Let me check out his other videos. I watch your numbers, and this is why I watch your numbers.
Okay.
But it's not comparing myself to you.
Yeah.
You do kind of just the opposite. Here you are, negative Nancy on the shorts, and positive Pat on this other one. And it's like, man, how does that work? I mean, you can't be growing.
I used to worry about that.
But what I noticed with your numbers is your subs are going up and your views are going up. So that it tells me something's going on with that somehow they're connecting. And I'm like, I never would have thought that was possible.
I know, at first I'm like, hey, people. So what I call is like Sasha Fierce. I'm on this side, y'all. So you come on over here, you're gonna get that. Then you come in you get a little bit of both,
When you first started, I did say, Betty over there, she lost her mind.
I know.
I'm like, I really said she's lost her mind. And that's not what I told Betty. I said, oh, good job, Betty. I said, Betty lost her mind. But somehow those two opposites, they created a path where the views are going up and the subscribers are going up. And I never would have thought that with shorts. When I look at my shorts, I can get a ton of views. I might get a couple of subscribers, but the views on my long form content usually stay about the same.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to say something.
Scott, stop it.
I know.
Stop it, Scott. I talk to you. I talk to you in private, Scott, right?
He brand new, child. I watch a lot of YouTube on TV, and I do not that is so true. A lot of people. Okay, I get an added bonus in my life that about, Bill, because people don't comment. You know what I mean? I get a big perk in my life because they want people to comment. A lot of people don't comment. A lot of people don't comment. If I watch it on TV, I definitely don't comment. Unless it's somebody like Sheila, I was watching hers, and then I get on the computer and, it's very seldom that I do that. So
I'm kind of the same way. I do watch a lot, but I do notice comments. If you got 1,000 views and no comments, to me, there's something that isn't connecting. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, somehow you're not connecting.
And my thing now is not the views, it's people that's subbing. When I do a video now, when I see something, like, that's my thing now. When people watch and they subscribe, I got it. I don't even care if it's one. I'm like, that's what makes me. That's why I say it's constant change in this. Now it's like, ooh, they subscribe to me.
It is.
Yeah. And even Destination was talking about Danny. He gonna be looking tonight because I'm talking about them. Is he looked a little bit, and that's all that matters to me, So just a tad. I have men watch me too. I had a new name that came up. And and talked about it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It is. I like seeing new. I like seeing new names, but what I like, especially like lives, I like seeing new names, but they're also interacting with the chat, and they have questions or they have comments, because that way it shows you're connecting to that person. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want to. I want to connect with people. Okay. Lisette, welcome in.
Yeah, let me get on down here. Hey, Lisette, I'm way behind. Okay, doesn't make sense if someone has 10 new subs and 5 views. I don't know. I'm kind of changing on a lot of things about viewing, though.
Well, how do you get 10 new subs and 5 views? 5 people sub without even watching anything.
I know.
That's the part that made me question like YouTube.
Yeah,
that's the thing and sometimes I wish that I never would have found out about like Social Blade and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Better, you need to be sure to looking at other channels to see what they're doing right, and maybe you could adopt. Yeah, the only thing when I look at channels that I like is the editing. That's what I look at. Yeah, I learned a lot. And I love to look at younger people, editing skills, even these young guys, African American guys, a lot of them gotten together, and I really look at a lot of their editing stuff and style. She's looking at the numbers to see which one is generating the income and see if she can change the lower view ones to do the same. I done got myself mixed up because I got too behind. Do you know what she's talking about? I done got myself.
Yeah, we talked about, as far as I believe I was asking you about comparing yourself and what, if you didn't care, why are you looking at your numbers?
Okay.
And I said that makes sense.
Okay.
But even that is a comparison, because you're comparing your other videos to your other videos.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not doing it for fun. You're doing it to try to grow, to get better.
Yeah. And I know somebody, I'm not going to call their name,
call names out, Betty. We're here calling out names.
No, I know she could be damn good. Oh, I want to just beat her side of her head. She could be really good. I know she needs to look at them analytics. She don't know how good she is. But anyway, she says she don't look at them. She could be good. Girl, your paycheck could be burning up them pockets. Ooh, child. But anyway. Okay, John says best camera, editing 4K, and things to teach. Clarity. I say more clarity. I know 4K helps, but clarity, editing. You get better as you go. I didn't know how to edit at all. Go ahead.
No, well, I think what he's talking about here is like what's being sought out on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Like for traveling, best camera, the editing, 4K, and have things to teach or show traveling. Mm-hmm. So those are, and you learn in time that a lot of people want information.
Yep.
And this, when I'm talking, it's about mostly travel videos. They want information. I when I first started off, I would do like a ship tour and just walk around and filming the entire ship. And I would think people wanted to see the ship, but what they really like is me walking around the ship, stop at a bar, show the menu, talk about the drinks. Hey, bartender, this is my favorite bartender on the ship. And people like those because it's more informative. And I'm trying to get more informative. But that's for viewers, and that's not for
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, make a better video because I like just a good ship tour.
Keisha got something special. She don't like editing and posting. That's interesting. I
Well,
understand the editing, but the posting,
sound like lives. Sound like
that's
lives
what I'm
are
saying.
made for
That's what
you.
she is. She's more of a live person. That's what
You know,
it is.
I have offers for others to do it for me. Some bigger channels do that. They get content and have other people put it together. I don't know how, being a smaller channel, how I would have somebody trying to put it together for you. As you said, it's not you.
But I'm gonna tell you, a bigger channel lost me because of that. I knew it was in their editing, and it was just different. And years later, she went back to her own editing too. But it was just, but you sometimes can find people that's really close. I know my sister, she could write a comment. If I need her to write something on something, you'll think it's me. You know what I mean? So some people's stuff is really, really close to yours. So, but that's a rarity. But I like to edit. But the only problem with editing now is as you get better, then you want more.
Well, and some people, and these are the reasons why I like to try to follow YouTube channels that are real. And you can say comparing or anything like that, but it's like what's working. And I know a few channels that I know that are real, and they work on certain things as far as is this such thing as too much editing. If you
I
have
have to be careful of that. Yeah.
if you over edit, people like it, or does it turn people off? And that's why I like looking at channels with real numbers because I don't have to remake the recipe for or for something. You can follow. Hey, this guy's already done that. They've they did this, they did that, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, and I can put it in my head, and it's like that. Oh, I agree with that. I don't agree with that, and work on it. The worst thing that you could possibly do is find a channel with 100,000 subscribers and no views, and then try to copy them because they got 100,000 subscribers because it's probably not working for them.
Okay.
If they don't have any views.
Okay. Controversial say, I feel like I'm getting 1 to 3 subs daily and haven't lost, and I do a mix of all three.
Yeah, Scott, you do a lot of work. You do a ton of work. You're constantly trying to learn. You're constantly trying to learn, Scott.
This is his first year too.
Yeah, it is. He's doing well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we have a lot to learn. It'll be 3 years for me in September, and Scott, there's a lot.
First thing I did with Scott was when I first saw him, I'm like, this guy has it. He's a good.
What you said.
He's a good person to be on YouTube. And the first thing I told him was about watching out for these fake channels and looking at their numbers and comparing yourself to them. You'll have. Imagine he's talking about 1 to 3 subs, a day or whatever he was talking about. So let's say 1 sub a day. That's 365 subs in a year, people. That's 750 750 in 2 years. That ain't 10,000. But you have some people who have been here a year, got 6,000 subscribers. But no views, nobody in their live, no comments, okay. I know what you did. I know what you did.
Yeah. So I definitely try not to over edit now. I was really taking out everybody because it takes away from just everything what you're trying to do. So I don't nitpick with that all the time. Dee says she does it for fun, and I do. I believe Dee does it, and her husband. They do pretty good. Her husband gets some pretty good views to be doing it for fun.
But when you see somebody like that, it's like they put out a video, not that many subscribers, lots of views. I want to look at that channel. What are you doing? That person is doing something right.
Yeah. You know what I call it? You found your footing. That's what it is. I think when you kind of, it seemed like everything's starting to flow. You don't even look at my blog today. It seemed like it's more flowing. You start to kind of like, oh, I like this. I thought I didn't like this. I did what was it? This is Wednesday. So Monday, had to be Monday when I worked from 8:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night. Time.
I'm not doing that.
8:30 to 10. And you know what? I didn't have any shorts planned. And this is a God heaven truth. Y'all gonna laugh. I went out the door. It was about 6 o'clock. I didn't get that short up to 9:30. It did good too. That was on the vegan one. And I was like, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna have to help us sister out today. So I sat down, and I mean, it was like boom, boom, bam, because I don't have to write them down. I just, whatever in my head, I just said and put it in. Here we go. But, and I had filmed a lot too that day, a lot. So, I'm going to try my best not to film today. I got a lot of content, a lot of content.
But I'm going to let you try to catch up with the chat real quick.
Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah. John said we gotta ask our subs to comment. Yep, that too. That is
people
so
do
important.
forget.
Subscribe,
you have to have a call to action.
Subscribe. If you notice in them bigger channels, especially ones that's growing, they got that in there. If 1,000 or more subs and you only get 1 or 2 in a live, I think something wrong. No organic subs, I suspect. I think 1 or 2 is good. Shoot.
You think having 1,000 subs and 1 or 2 people in your live is good?
I mean, it's better than 0.
I guess that's some way to look at it.
Saying.
I guess that's the way to look at it. It is better than 0.
If I'm here and one person can't, I'm gonna talk my behind off. I would feel different a year ago, but now one person show up, I'm gonna talk. I ain't gonna feel good.
It would hurt your feelings to the max if one person showed up.
But I'm gonna give them my best. I promise you. I ain't gonna say. I just said, but.
Well, that's what he's saying. There's something wrong, and as soon as you got off that live, you be trying to find out what was wrong with your live. Why only one person showed up? You'd be calling me, Bill. What happened here? Yeah. Did you see it? Did it come out? I don't know what happened. You would have a fit.
You can spend a lifetime trying to understand the YouTube. Yep, you can't figure it out. It's no figuring. You just hoping the YouTube gods just take you on out. I tell you. Bank holiday on Monday. Where you stay, Andy? Is he in UK? They buy. Oh yeah, we know about that one. We just let that kind of glide.
But there's shortcuts to the shortcut to everything.
Yeah, she got 288 subs. I tell you. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask too. People talk about viral videos. Let me make sure I get to the end before I start running my mouth. Keisha said Dee has good, evergreen content. She does.
That's important too.
She work, girl. We all right.
You know what she means by evergreen content?
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like how me and my husband show you how to cut up a chicken. It's there forever. How to make a fruit salad. How to make a vegetable. Just different stuff. Like you showing the cabins and
right, which is why I do that. It's things that people will watch today, tomorrow, a week from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. People will still watch those videos. Those evergreen videos are important. They are. For what to bring on a cruise, what not to bring.
Yeah. Because a lot of us are new and never been, how to even purchase a ticket. I don't know if y'all ever showed us how to purchase a ticket, how we pay, and I don't think y'all ever did one of those for us none people. It's an idea.
It is.
Yeah, I know Scott done picked it up already, but
I'm
anyway.
sure. That'll be next week's topic. That'll be next week's topic.
I'm telling you, that's the stuff we'll look at, but we've never been. Well, how they pay for these cruises all the time? I know you can pay on time and everything, and I know destination. Was it a firm or something? You used to pay on time. Something she called some name.
Yeah, there is something that you can pay over time. I forget the name of the company, but there's
that
a couple
and
companies that.
Yeah, somebody was on here. I forgot who it was, and I was saying they're getting a new Apple computer this year. I forgot who that was. Who said that? They probably gone. I got one 2 or 3 months ago.
I had mentioned something about an Apple computer.
Yeah, you'll never go back. I can promise you that you'll never go back.
Well, if I bought an Apple computer, I wouldn't be able to go back. I couldn't afford it.
It's an investment.
Okay.
And you just don't let your grandbabies play on that investment. That's why I tell people, don't be having them grandbabies and cheering playing on your Apple. That's an investment to some people. You got money. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Viral videos. It's an investment. Yeah.
Right.
Keisha got
yeah.
Keisha got
She got 3 Apple. Keisha, come on, man. Give me brother. I'm gonna see you in July. Bring an extra one on the cruise ship.
I know, right?
I'm gonna see you in July. Because I want to be able to do this. Come on now.
And she got some old ones too.
I want to do it.
Yeah, what they say. Oh, there we go. That's what he's talking about. No, but that's not really the best part of me. It's just, it's a whole. About viral. What's the number count do you consider that's viral, Bill, to you? And the people in the chat. No, I have a number what I feel for me. You know what I mean?
What's the number?
1 million.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't probably be that high. I probably would go more like 50,000, 100,000.
1 million. That's what I would consider. They say
viral. I mean, 1 million.
I say 1 million. That's what I say. What y'all say in the chat? I said somebody said 1,000. I'm like 1,000. Well, yeah.
Your numbers change. If you're just starting off, 1,000. Can you remember back in the day? We wish we had 1,000, or one of our videos got 1,000.
I had 1,000 on my vlog shop. When it hit 1,000, I think I done made heaven.
Right. I can remember those days. But now, you hit 1,000 and think about like your shorts. I can remember hitting a short of mine, hitting 10,000, and now it's like I want 20,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000.
The only thing to me with my shorts is I'm not really using music. I'm using just this. You know what I mean? And I just think when I see 10,000 and it's just me, oh yeah, I'm good.
Yes, Betty, it is. I mean, I'm not going to go that far, Miss Cocky over there. I'm good. But you earn all that money. Shorts you really don't get paid much money for shorts, but you earn every one of your pennies. If I use CapCut or something like that, or music and all that to try to make my video better, I may get views. I'm not making any money off of it. You are.
I know I could do this YouTube thing, y'all. I know I can make money.
Miss Humble over there.
I know I can make I do. You just know it in you. You do. You just know it. And YouTube is so big, and we're only like this little. You can't even see us on. We're like a speck. Dee said shorts are easier for her. They're easy for me too.
Did you see Trish came in?
Yes, I said hello to Trish.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You're
Hey,
not
Trish.
late, girl. You are a working woman. She almost done made that. She done got to be monetized, and she about to be through with her hair school. So as soon as she passed them boards, she'll be on her way. D, I probably would do shorts if I thought I ain't need long form. The only thing with shorts do teach you a lot, doing especially daily. I know things on my computer that I didn't even know existed. Okay. You learn more, you use more, but long form, you gotta know a little bit. You gotta, that's where that pressure at. The
Well,
pressure on the shorts.
long form. I mean, it's
special.
it's work. But shorts. Some of the people I talk to, they put time in. I don't put any time into my shorts, really. I mean, I can do a short very quickly.
I used to write before. Now I don't. It's whatever I think of. And the shorter, the better. When I make mine like 20 something, I'm like, bet it's too long. Baby girl, you need to make this thing shorter. Because a lot of times when you make them shorter, they like, did I miss something? Then they'll go back and look at it again. The one I did on vegan, which one? I started getting mixed up because I do them every day. Was it the vegan? Vegan was Monday. Yeah, it had to be vegan. But I got you could see where they looked and then they went back and looked again. So I get a lot of those. But I try to make them as short as possible. You make them as short as possible.
Well, some people spend a lot of time on shorts. They work.
I don't. I
don't have the time for a 15-second video.
Yeah.
But a lot of those are the ones that would go viral.
But that's when you know kind of when you're good. To me, when you could, and that's why I say vlogging is getting easier. It's just getting easier because I struggle. But the shorts, it's like boom, boom, bam. Okay, let's go. I could tell the ones like I did on the dentist. I said, oh, this ain't gonna do that good. It got 600 and something. But my lowest is usually averages like 4 something. I've got some in the hundreds or less, but average the lowest is like
400, 600 subscribers. I mean, of views. It's nothing.
I know, right?
I was just kidding. See, a lot of people think that's pretty good.
I know. But honestly, if they hit 100, I would be, you know what I mean? At least give me 100. Come on, now, people. But honestly, say if my vlogs hit 1,000 every time, baby, I would jump to this roof and it's way up there.
Yes.
I would 1,000 every time. Tears would flow down my eyes.
And I want comments. I mean, I want to show comments. I want to show that my vlogs are reaching people and that they care and they kind of know who I am, and that means my content is getting out there.
See, when you was doing them chocolate martinis, child, they were liking that.
They loved it. I'm not gonna do that every day. I'm not gonna do that every day for.
You ain't got to like drink them, but
yeah. Oh yeah. Every time, look, chocolate martini, chocolate martini. Yeah, no.
What do they put in chocolate martinis?
I have no idea, but
Lord have mercy. Somebody in the chat, what they put in?
Vodka and it's probably some kind of Baileys and some chocolate.
I tell you, I don't. But I do when I see new content creators now, even though I still consider me new going into the 3rd year. I'm just like, y'all just don't know. And sometimes I blame it on age too, So thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Chocolate for starters.
Thank you. I know you are a friend of Rich New Design. Thank you. I love my Rich, honey. I love my Rich. I love Jess, but I love Jess more. Okay. I'm always
Wow.
on the woman's side. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, y'all. I love men too. But y'all,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And Jess be there for me. She came in my live when Rich was there. And where was Jess? She was him for me. Just know I care.
Rich was too.
I love Rich. I love
Okay,
both.
I'm just saying, I mean, you.
Now,
Hey,
if we stayed in the same
yeah,
town, we might
yeah,
have
yeah.
a problem.
Why? You can still love them both.
Did that happen when you got divorced? I ain't keep my
No,
same
no,
friend.
no. We're talking about. You're not talking about me. With them, you can still love them both. I'm sure we got friends that love both of us.
You know, friends choose sides. But anyway, that's here niggas there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do.
Team. See, I'm about to say Team Rich, but it's not true because I'm Team Rich, Team Jess too. I'm not gonna pick.
Oh, don't even start. You don't even know Jess.
Oh, I know Jess is better than what you think I know.
I know. We both.
I've sent Jess a couple of messages.
Suck it now. Yeah, this the part they like us going back and forth. Yeah, but it's amazing too. Going on 3, there are some people that I really love, and I would tell Warmstrong, I don't know why, I just do. It's like with Patrick, I do know why. I don't say it out. I think I
Why?
said it probably to Trish because I think it's something more personal wise. But I know I said it to Trish. I might have said it to you, but you probably don't forgot.
Probably.
But it was more of a personal thing with me. Rich, he just grew on me, and it's just certain. And I like his people. I'm like, it's like people don't. That's why I say people don't really know you. I love T.S. Madison. Why? I don't know. I love her channel.
Hey, Scott, what does Betty's background picture look like to you?
Where?
The background you're using, not in your house.
Oh, that's the cover of my computer. But what does it look like?
I'm asking Scott, what does it look like?
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna go John P. What does it look like, John P?
Oh yeah, John.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Those all rich people. Andy, Povall, John P.
Andy, you okay? If Andy is rich people, what does it look like?
And you know what? When his people really like people and we really like, it's just different. I don't know what it is. It's just, John, he comes on at different times on his live. Povall, he come on a little late. Sometimes I'm out in the bushes watching him. It look like internal organs.
Really?
Not floppy.
Huh.
He said, what now? What's hig, go? Floofy pink balls. I don't know. What does it look like?
I don't know. It doesn't look like that to me. It looks like, well, we won't talk about what it looks like to me then.
It look like,
I thought rich people would say, or Scott would say, it looks like something different, but maybe not.
Oh, poppy seeds?
Close. I don't know about poppy seeds, but
oh, sperm?
No. Wow.
The reason I say that because
thank you, Keisha. Thank you.
Oh Lord, what did Keisha say? Balls of weed. Maybe because we ain't had none. I ain't know.
Yeah, well, I know a few people.
No weed. I ain't never smoked weed. Not to say I won't, but
there's all different colors. Scott, you know, those colors are constantly changing.
Oh, that's right. He's sitting in the store. Do you own the store? You need to own the store.
In due time, I'm sure.
Oh, we going off on the deep end now. 420, my coffee gig, not red.
It's coming. It's coming, Scott. Yeah, come on now.
I keep getting copyrights for that one song on. I had got it again. One song on Epidemic Sound.
Well,
And
go back to the song. Is it one of the songs that maybe you have to add acknowledgement in there for it? Like
Epidemic Sound?
YouTube used to have some songs where you had to go into your description and give credit for it in the description.
Well, maybe that's what I need.
I've never ran in that with Epidemic Sound.
It's the only song, no, they don't do it.
But go back and look at the license of what you to be able to use it, what you have to do, because maybe somehow
that's what I think they have to. It's something about that song. And it's a gospel song, so I don't know if they have to physically maybe go look and see what's internal of the video. That might be it too. Who knows? Sometimes it gets pegged more than not. Let's see, I know, right? They talking to each other. I have a copyright for one of your Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's why, when I know people don't have Epidemic Sounds, in fact, they just billed me too. And and then when you signed up, that helped. $15 that money off. I was like, anybody sign up their Epidemic Sounds, let me know so I can save me some money on my next annual.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Frosty. How you doing? Hey, he's getting a lot better over on his channel. The gaming channel. He's doing really good. Really good. Really.
Gaming channels can blow up. They, you get all those gamers together and they watch each other's stuff.
Good. And he's going slowly, and he's taking it too, and he knows that it's just that slowly, because that's a large community. But you know what I'm happy of though? I was kind of glad I wasn't in a niche now. I am. I've seen where it can be good and it can be bad. I'm kind of glad it's like I'm over here and everybody over there. Because y'all can have the pecking order. It just, somebody don't like each other. Then I've seen that even in Patrick, the movie community. Somebody, it just be a mess. I told Pat, I'm glad I ain't in none
You
of
think
that.
you got people, you think you don't have people that hate you?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what's the difference between your hate and our hate?
Because I think, this is the difference. Okay, when you have your live, it's going to be all them, you have other people thrown in, but the majority is the cruise people. See, when I have it, I got a little bit of everybody. Everybody.
You got the people, all these people they here for a life story. They here for a life. You got your little niche, Betty. You got it, whether you know it or not. The 60 and older, the life, the positivity. That's your niche. Right there. That's it.
Year-olds, the 27, 30, I would say from 27.
That don't mean you can be 27, 30 and like an older niche. Yeah, you got all over. But that's your niche.
I feel when I look at your daughter, I'm like, girl, you got a lot to go through. Yeah, I already know. But not because I know her, it's just women. I just know they get so busy. They got the kids. I know I see her, child. She's gonna get herself told off. It's already wore off.
I just ran out. So
me too. You go get yours so I get mine. But oh yeah,
me and Betty be ready
I know, be like, I'm telling you. Yeah, child. And then when you started, like when I started 3 years ago, a lot of people don't even they're not even around now. So we're survivors.
Yeah.
You got to be a survivor to be in this. And competitiveness, be it against yourself or others. And
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as far as mine. I want to be better, but usually I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change. Usually that meant like going against other people and other channels, other cruise channels and stuff like that. I can remember when I first started, there was a big time cruise guy. He probably has the most subscribers for like travel and cruising videos. He puts out a list of the top. He puts out a list of the top 100 or 1,000, whatever it is, cruising channels. And I'm like, one day I'll get on that. Well, little did I know. Little did I know that I looked at all the channels, a lot of channels on there, and it's like that list didn't mean anything.
Nothing.
It meant nothing, and I was so hurt. Matter of fact, I didn't even like submit my name because I don't care. It doesn't matter being on that list. It doesn't even matter.
It don't matter. And that's why I tell people too. You really don't know people. It's like when I was talking on my last vlog, and I had talked to Trish before that, and I was saying I was a crier, and she said, I would have never thought that you were a crier, So you just don't know people. I've always been a crier. My mom would be like, she crying again, y'all.
Yeah, but you're that quiet person that's ready to fight. You crying and
I'll fight. I'll fight. But usually if I cry, it's usually somebody you really have hurt my feelings. You really have hurt my feelings, really, when I cry. But if it's somebody I don't really care about, you got heck to pay. And your feelings can't be hurt easily either. My feelings don't get hurt if it's really not somebody I really care about. But I'm fair. I'm fair though. I'm fair. If I know I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize to you.
Yeah, it takes a lot for you to admit you're wrong though, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's what you.
That's okay. Yeah, oh no, if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. You can never convince me I'm wrong because I ain't never wrong.
I know, and then I even with who is that Destination, she would tell me stuff. Then I go back, oh, they both was right.
You know what used to bother me with you? We'd just sit up here talking about something like this, and then I would say something like, Betty, I think your intro's too long. Yeah. And the first thing out your mouth would be, oh, yours is just as long. It's like, Betty, I thought you like constructive criticism.
Are you trying to tell me my intro too long now?
No. See, there you go again. No, I'm just making a
that question. I was just throwing that in there.
No. I came up with anything. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No,
people.
I'm just asking. But anyway, go ahead.
No, but that's, you used to always do that. You don't do that now.
Yeah, I'm better.
But you used to. If I would say something about Betty, you need to walk around more, and you wouldn't say, you think so? Oh, maybe. Or, oh no, but I didn't walk around here because you would say, well, you do that in your videos. And it's like, Betty, we're not talking about my video. Really, you think my video's trash? This is the first I've heard of it. This is the first I heard of it. I don't mind constructive criticism. That's why a lot of comments I read, and even though they say they don't like the video, I prefer them to say why they don't like it. I'm trying to think of the last time somebody said something that, and I don't get a lot, believe it or not, I don't get a lot of hate or negative comments, but the guys, and I think it was a guy, just by the name of it or whoever it was.
Yeah,
I think
because
it was
you
a guy.
never know. Yeah.
But you don't know. They said something, uh, I didn't like the music or something, or you
Yeah.
could have had better. And it was not like negative, and I took it as constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I can't please everybody with my music. I did change, and this is not what I don't think this person's talking about, but I did change the music. I
Yeah.
went with that. I used to use
Mhm.
YouTube music. And when I'm playing my videos and I'm watching other people's videos and we all have like the same music, everybody has the same music. I'm like, well, what video am I watching? Am I watching my video? Sometimes you can hear the music and oh, well, that's such and such video coming on. Let me watch it. So that's when Betty was using Epidemic Sound, and I went to Epidemic Sound to get a different sound of music, and it gives you a variety of music. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I've had more compliments as far as I like your music. I like the sound of the music, and I think it's more of it's not the same old YouTube music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But but it's worth every penny. People say they don't want to spend the money, and but it's worth it. I'm telling y'all, if you can, you can pay monthly. I pay annually, but you could pay. And then Canva, somebody gifted that to me. So I've been in fact, I even offered them. I said, I could pay this year, we can go back and, but they was like, no, we're fine. I said, okay, so Andy says, check out Envato for music. It's cheap. And then, Andy, too, I don't know anything about them. Got to be careful, too, the ones we go to. They're fine at one point, and then later on, somebody comes and buy it. Then it can be a little scary with the music thing.
Well, you have to be careful of some of the smaller ones, because for a while, hey, you can use it, and then all of a sudden, well, now you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you have, because then they hit you like 6 months from now, hit you with a copyright. It's like,
Yeah,
I've been using that song for 6 months. All of a sudden, I get hit with a copyright. So I haven't had that problem yet with Epidemic Sound.
And I can say, before my 4,000, I never got a copyright. Bill used to get them all the time because he just can take them back off.
Because I went to a party, and I wanted people to get the feel of the music at the party. So I let the music play, copyright. I go back later, and delete it. So or change it.
It's one girl now. She blew up overnight. Girl without a plan, and when she does her speed ups and cleanups, she don't have no music, no nothing. I even wrote on her thing, can you add some music when you're doing that? Yeah.
Right. Well, that was sent me down my path of music, because I did that, and somebody said, there was a good video, would have made it better was music, or no, sound. And I went back, and now I learned how to add music to the videos.
Yeah. And it's Ron Keto. Hello, and welcome. Got any question about YouTube? Ask us. We'll tell you the truth. YouTube makes it, it's easy to do, but I just don't want to do it every time I put it up, because it's in my intro. I use Canva and Wondershare. Filmora has great music. You was doing Filmora one time, right?
I still use it. I use that for editing. I don't really use the music too much. I never really looked into it as far as like the music.
You may not use Filmora is for editing. Is that what it is?
Yeah, editing.
You probably won't even use it when you get your but some people use both.
Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah, you could. You can never have too much music.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the editing. If you get, you were thinking about getting the Apple.
Oh.
Yeah. So I would love to get the paid version of Apple thing, but it's too expensive.
Everything Apple.
But I do want a new camera, though. I want a new camera. I still want the same, but I want a new camera. Yeah.
What kind of
It'll
camera
be
do you want?
3 years old. The same. I want the Sony E10. I have the ZV-1. I want the 10 because I can change the lens. And then I told my son that Mother's Day coming up. So what I did, I added. You talking about mama? Come on now, and the lens and everything. You talking about mama? Come on. I say you ain't said that when I was wiping your butt and
Wow.
feeding you. You know I'm gonna throw it in there.
Wow.
Mama ain't let you stop. And them name brand shoes and shirts and all that stuff. Boy, mama ain't say nothing
Wow.
about no money. And then when you left the house, I had $15,000 in credit card. Mama ain't say nothing about that. Now you talking about $1,300. $1,300 is zero compared to all that. D said my music is the birds.
Natural. Well, that's the best way, and it's all your money. So
Yeah.
once you get monetized, D, you don't have to split the money with anybody
Just
because
make them
it's all
bird
yours.
sounds real loud, girl. Make them real loud. I tell you.
What size is your laptop, Betty?
14. It's 14. They don't
Your
make
laptop looks huge. Like when you show your laptop, it looks huge.
It's 14. 14. They used to make the old ones you could get 13, but now the new ones is like 14. In it. So yeah, it's 14. Because my other one before this was 13. So, and I got back, what did they give me? 800? It was 800. You get good returns for them. It's
That's
800
good.
trade in, yeah. So it makes it a lot less expensive, But I wasn't going to trade in that other one, but I did. My little voices. Episode 28, Cinnamon Churro.
Truffles, sticks.
Ron Keto. Okay. Playing at noon. Okay. Well, you know what? Hit hashtag Betty and it will drop your link. What about that? Oh, so y'all can go over and we'll see his cinnamon churro chafy sticks. That sound good.
Betty, I went to Kroger's and bought some brown sugar cinnamon coffee.
Oh,
that is the best coffee I've
I
ever
know.
had.
I'm listening to you. The only reason I didn't buy it off of Amazon because it was just they wanted to sell like 6 packs. But I got the cold brew. I like that.
Oof.
So I'm gonna go and get the bag.
That is the best coffee I've ever had.
Yeah. The cold brew was real good. Now I gotta go get the coffee. For some reason, Amazon. Oh, and I started Instacart. I'll be talking about that. I went from Walmart to Instacart. It's like a breath of fresh air. Oh,
because Walmart messed up one time.
No, they messed up more than that. That was more than that. They started going down. When I first started, it was so good. But now and then they had to give me 6 months free one time. Even if they gave me 6 months free this time, I wasn't going to take it. Just give me back my $98 and let me go. And they did. Look what the guy picked out better roses than me. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all know how my roses was. That boy came. I got my second one of, and my sister was like, girl, why you was messing with Walmart? Huh? You know I was trying to save a couple of dollars. It ain't worth it, y'all, to save a couple of dollars. That's all I can say. Instacart has warm. Oh, y'all gonna see this good soup recipe. Oh my God. I done found a good, and it's easy to make too. Just don't try to cheap out on it. You got to get the fresh tarragon, the fresh thyme, So don't chintz out on that. But that's coming up on a vlog. Make sure you tip those. Girl, I give them 15%. Thank you very much. And if they deliver a lot of bottles of water, oh, you get more than that. What you saying?
I don't know anything about Instacart. I've never used Instacart.
Oh, Lord. It's like how we talk about public shopping in Publix. That's just, if you depressed, go to Publix. When I ain't had no money with my little children, we was always in Publix. It made me feel so much better. Publix is the best you're going to get with customer service. It still don't compare years and years ago. They still close, but they working with the best they can with these young people, you know. So, yeah. Instacart just warms my heart. It really does. They need to sponsor me.
I need to use, as much as you've been talking about them lately, I got to, I'm going to look at it.
Bath and Body Works. Oh, they got all the stores. You can go everywhere. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, all them stores they go. The liquor store, they got it all. I tell you, I ain't grocery shopping no more.
They got cruises there. I need cruises.
No, they ain't got no cruises. They ain't got.
I need discounts.
Okay, and another thing I want to talk about. Okay, after you've been on YouTube for a while, I would say you should be able to look back a year ago and see if your videos look better. The lighting, everything, things should gradually look, a little bit better, y'all. So you might invest in something, a camera, or my sister was trying to get me to get what is that y'all use? The little camera thing.
It's a gimbal.
I got a gimbal. Remember, I need to use it more than
the smaller camera.
DJI. But you know what? For some reason, when I go out, I'm more comfortable using my phone. I don't know why. It look like the phone give me more space. I like the space. That's what it is. I'm just, because I don't care. I'll walk through. I could walk through with the gimbal and be all right. And but I don't know. I just do. And I just tune people out. It's like you don't even think about it after a while. Some people do. I
constantly think about it. People being around me, I'm self-conscious of it.
Yeah, I don't want to make sure I put it down. Or I would tell people, "Oh, I'm not filming you." I put it down. And some people don't care. The younger people, you ain't got to mention nothing to them. They don't care. Young people don't care. They don't. And look at the lady. She just got right in my video the other day. People, it's the way of the world.
The way of the world.
Believe me, somebody done got you a lot of times. You just don't know it. But yeah, I say as you go on, and we talked about that, perfecting your craft. Getting better. We don't want it perfect because it takes away from everything. But and that's like I say, Canva, thumbnails. I need to do better on my thumbnails.
Thumbnails and titles.
Yep.
Those are some keys.
Yeah.
For views and your hashtags.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yep.
Nobody's going to click on like a title of like like the title for this. It's like Tuesday Live or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wednesday Live.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I know. But if
YouTube Talk Live or whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, now, okay, people that want to know something about YouTube might click on it.
Yeah.
And that's what I do have to get better with that.
Mm-hmm. And I say, consistency. That was another thing Sheila was talking about, because she had to go back to work. Well, when she went back to work, she was saying it was hard to do because she do the video twice a week. And then somebody was saying, "Oh, Sheila, don't." I'm sure they must have wasn't the YouTube. But, "Oh, Sheila, don't worry about that. We gonna come." But no, people be depending. When somebody say they gonna put a video on Tuesday, and I like you. Oh yeah, you better put that video on. You might get away once or twice. People
Well,
be
you know,
waiting on you.
yes, and that was the thing.
Monday, Bill, be there.
Scott had he put out a video, or he normally did a show at a certain time.
Yeah.
He made a mistake and put the wrong date on it.
Okay.
So, like, let's say it was Saturday, but he had put Sunday. Well, people were there because they know he comes on a Saturday at 8. You know, they know he's there, and they were there. And they're like, Scott, are you sure it's tomorrow? And they're Scott, are you there? And he had made a mistake. But if you're consistent, people know that. It's tough when you have a life. It's tough.
Oh yeah, but then when you're including it.
But if you can be consistent, where people know what time you're coming on, and you know, a lot of the cruising community, we all go on at a certain time, and that's what I try to do. I try to. Oh boy, I thought you were gone, Scott. I thought I was clear to talk about you.
You know he always listening.
But he is. But that's why people love him, and that's why he's growing the way he is. And it's not. When I say growing, I'm not talking subscribers. I'm talking viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his viewership growing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People like Scott. He's supportive of everybody else. They support him. You get new names every week. You see new names in this chat. Yeah. That there's a reason. There's a reason behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's the kind of people that I want to associate myself with, that are talking about how to get better. You know, will it work? We don't know. We think so, but Scott is one of those people that, you know, he really tries.
Mm-hmm.
He believes in hashtags. He believes in, you know, titles. I think his thumbnails are a little too busy, but that's a different story, Scott. But he puts a lot of effort into it, because some people, have you looked at, they have like these AI generated thumbnails, and it's like, well, that's crazy. It's just like words, or whatever your title is. They put it in like words across the screen, in blue and white. I'm like, that's just crazy. What kind of AI is that?
Hey, OG Brand, I ain't seen you for a while. You be over to them young women channel. I see you. He don't be to his mama channel. He be to them young women channel.
Hey, OG.
But yeah,
I
still use TubeBuddy too. So I make killer thumbnails. Okay, and I'm gonna have to go over and check you out and see. Okay, and then I'll tell you whether you make the killer ones. Okay, and I will tell you the truth.
Well, that's where you see the impression rate, as far as if you have a good thumbnail and people are clicking on it, or are they swiping it away? That's how you tell a good good thumbnail.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold back. Me and Bill don't hold back. We'll tell you the truth now. If somebody really asks me, to watch their video, I'll watch it, and then I'll write the little things down, what I think what I think. And then you can do whatever you want. That's why I tell people.
I'm very selective about who I do that with.
Yeah.
I found people really don't like, they don't want to know.
They don't either.
They don't want to know. And I'm very selective about that now. I used to, people would ask me.
Ain't nobody ask me. I just say.
Well, I assume if you ask me, what do you think of the video, that you wanted my opinion of the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody does not like that.
Nobody really asked, but Andy, I said I was going to go over there and look at his, I tell you.
No, people ask all the time, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah, it's only a few people that I go through and like, nah, I didn't like that. What was that about? Are you sure you want to do that? There's very few people.
Debbie Nixon, you still working, Debbie? I've known her forever ago.
Hey,
Debbie.
Debbie.
And then I'm trying to think of the other girl that was religious. Ooh, I can't think of her name. But yeah, Debbie. Debbie, you need to go ahead and retire, girl, and come on here with us.
I'm on this journey.
Come on, because we don't know where this world going, girl. I've been making him for 4 years. Oh, okay. I know exactly. Okay, that is good. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about that. But I'm still going over. I'm still going over. Yeah, I want to get better with I always say about my thumbnails, but maybe I need a class. Oh, you know what I was gonna ask you too. God darn it, I forgot when I was talking. I did that in a while. I was gonna ask you about something. Oh, it'll come back to me. I ain't did that one for a while. You kill me, Betty. Yeah, I do. Say she need that money. How's the grandbaby doing? Yep, she be getting pretty big now. Ain't nobody got as many grandchildren as I got. Ain't nobody as old as I am on here either. I'm the oldest in the bunch. You'll never think you're gonna do that. Get to be the oldest. But that's not a bad thing. You know how many people
It's not. I love when people say something about my age. All I say is,
I tell everybody, call me old, call me whatever you want to call me.
You praying you can get to my age.
Yeah, and can still walk.
Right, you praying, you hoping, I say whatever you want. Old man, well, okay. You hope to be an old man. You pray to be an old man, and you keep talking. You see what this old man can do. I probably do need to get thumped once or twice. I mean, it takes a lot to get me upset, but if I get upset, I will be right in your face. So,
yeah. Andy, I try. I have hard days just like everybody else, believe me, but you just keep going. You push through.
You do. You have to.
And I say to grow old, this is so true. You got to be a strong person. You got to. Have you ever noticed people that's 80 and not? They're little feisty little things. They are. It takes a lot to be able to grow.
I don't hang around people. I don't hang around people that old. So
anyway, y'all. You know, and I even like watch my husband. I know he's listening. You know, as he's growing older, he's like 11 years older than me, but he do it gracefully. You know, he's
still getting around, still doing stuff,
still
cooking in the kitchen.
Yard. Yep. Like, child, boo.
You got to do something. Well, that's where kind of YouTube comes in. Gives you something to do.
Yeah, we ain't old. Please stop. I said me, Debbie. I didn't say you. Debbie's a cutie pie too. Andy said I'll be 60 this year, but my head's Andy. I ain't going back to mid-30s. Okay, I'm fine where I'm at. I'm fine. I am. So long as I have the quality, I have the energy. Right. I'm fine just where I'm at. I don't want to go back. I know what's back.
But I try not to take it for granted, and so that's why they ask me about what I want to do and things like that. And I'm trying to do as much as I can while I can, because you never know what tomorrow brings.
Today,
you never know. You never know. We all wonder what the end is like. Well, we don't know. Some people, young people, they stand up too fast and get dizzy.
I know.
They just, ha, 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 ha. I stand up too fast and get dizzy. Well, hold on. Let me sit down. Everything all right? Did it stop? Yeah. Everything. I don't want to fall anymore. I used to fall, just hop back up.
Uh-huh.
And now I fall. I lay there for a second and start moving each joint to make sure. Well, the hip is okay. The leg knee is okay. How's the elbow? my shoulders hurt, but I think I'll be okay.
I
It's,
know.
it's,
I
it's different
know.
now.
I fell over on Colin, not to fall on him. I up there rubber burn on the floor. I say, boy, you gonna kill me or my husband. This dog gonna kill one of us. I'm like, cause he always you don't never know when he behind and you're not really thinking. But he sure made me fall about a month ago.
You trip over him and he made you fall.
He made me fall. I tripped over him. He made me fall.
How did he do it? What did he do to make you fall?
He was in my way.
He was in. So you just try to walk over. You just try to walk over the dog, and then you fail, and then you're blaming him.
That's right on him and them chocolate martinis. He was having himself a good night. Absolutely not taking it for granted. Stand up fast. Stand up too fast. Yes, if we fall, lay there, honey.
I lay there for a second or two, and I make sure everything's still working. And knock on wood, everything so far has been working.
Somebody else said, I can't stand that bell ringing. People always tell me to put it because I'd be like, Colin, he can't hear, and he be in another part of the house somewhere.
Why are you gonna put a bell on him? Because you can't see.
Because I can't, sometimes I be in one part of the house and he can't hear me, and then I have to go and look around to find him. And I can't stand no bell all the time.
No, I wouldn't
My
want
sister
no.
say one of them tags on him. Tom, put one of them tags. I can't stand that bell ringing all the time is what it is. So, but one thing I can say is, and I'm gonna get off here in a little bit, is what I'm really, really happy of going into this third year is I really got the chance to learn a lot about the back end of YouTube and the people. Before really, sure, I would have loved the large numbers early, but I don't honestly think I would have been ready. I don't think so. And I think a lot of people aren't ready when they just blow up.
I've been ready.
You think you been. Well, you got Joe Jackson in your corner, but I ain't got Joe. You got Joe. If y'all don't know who Joe Jackson is, that's his son. The one that, boy, his wife she spit him out. Oh my God, look just like you. Good God, y'all ain't get the wrong baby, that's for sure. God, woo, look just like him. And the daughter too. I'm like, yep, you turn around. Yep, he does that a lot. So I'm gonna start washing him every week too. It was every 2 weeks before, but he got to get a bath every week now. Nah, he getting old. And I'm still using Tube Buddy. I know you stopped using Tube Buddy. Hey, VS.
I still use it. I still use it.
Oh, I didn't know if do you still use the paid version or the?
It's the paid version. Oh. I hate it that it went up because once you get 1,000, it goes up in price.
I know, right? I was like, oh, don't go up. Give me another year. We ain't making no money.
I use it mostly for hashtags.
VS channel is growing too.
VS is one of those persons that you look at, and it's like there's hundreds of people.
400 and something. She think I don't be
in her chat.
Yes, I be, girl, when you're doing all this stuff, she knows that during the week, all I can do is listen a lot of time and give y'all my support that way. Cause
well, it's like when you go for me, it's like no need to even say hi. I mean, people do respond, but it's like no need to say hi because the chat is moving so fast and they're talking about something.
I know.
And, I don't want to blog it down with my nonsense. Hey, hello, VS and chat.
They ain't gonna see you no way, cause she got all the regular people in there, and they be chitter chatter. Then they got all them emojis, and I be like, oh, y'all just fans, fans. She got them are fans, boy. Don't get them talking and get them riled up. You better
channels like hers though are the channels that I'm looking at to
Mm.
see
Oh,
what it
well, maybe
takes.
you need to talk to her.
No,
Yeah, she
I mean,
works too.
I don't, but it's not so much as talking to her, it's just like watching what she does and just the conversation and the information that she's providing.
And she
Kind
got
of
to
guide me.
listen a lot, read a lot. Them royals. That's a
But
lot.
she's providing information. But my point is 6,000 subs, 400 people in her chat.
I know.
She has viewers. She has people. She has a good YouTube channel
Yeah.
because people are, you know, me. I have 1,700. If I get 20 in my chat, I'm happy. I'd be happier with 30 or 40, but I'm happy with 20. And I want to keep that number going up. My problem is I'm lazy. I don't want to put the time in. That I see a lot of these younger channels. Betty, and I'm not gonna say younger channels. Betty's 3 years. Her channel is 3 years old. Betty's putting in the work. Betty's channel is growing. Me and Betty had about the same amount of subs. I think I passed her for a second, and then she started putting in this work. Bing, boom, right by me. But she's putting in the work. I'm not willing to do that.
Yes, you are. You just
I'm not willing to do it. I'm not willing to do
there.
it.
I thought I wasn't either, but I sure got it.
You did. You did.
11 things a week. Oh yeah. And say on my vlogs, if I see one new subscriber on there, hit that. You think I'm in heaven? I told you. If my thing is gonna get there, if I get and my vlogs 1,000 every time, child, I'll be in seventh heaven. Most channels don't get that. They don't even get to 10,000 people.
Right.
They don't get to 10,000. So she's getting in that upper echelon. That's where she getting 10,000. VS, she gonna quit work, right?
Well, it has nothing to do with the 10,000.
I know.
It has nothing to do with that.
I was just gonna see that.
Yeah, she has 20,000. That number means nothing. It's the people in the chat for me.
I know.
It's the conversation in the chat. It's the interaction. It's the number of people that view it. That's what is. I want to get those numbers, and that's what impresses me about her channel. And what's impressive about those numbers is how not how I want to say how few subscribers she has. She doesn't have a few. She has 6,000, but for the numbers that she's pulling in, you would expect almost 40,000 subscribers.
She draws, and that could happen overnight just with one. She draws you in probably when I don't want to say about Prince Charles, but anyway, I was gonna say something happened to him. But she's a draw too. She draws you in.
Her conversation. See, I wish I could do that. There's some cruise channels out there where they do like a daily news show. They draw people in with you got information for people. And okay, there's a lot of cruisers that want to hear that information. They tune in for you to bring that information. Well, that's what they do with VS. And it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere.
She said, I'll try to keep, but also VS, you got to remember your people keep up with the chat for you. They don't miss nothing. They don't miss nothing. So I think that's at least one of her words. They do. They keep up. They make sure whoever comes in, they make sure you're greeted, so it's a lot of chatter in her thing. A lot of them super chats too thrown around. Anyway,
people support what they like.
Sometimes they'll go one right after the other. One to give, and then somebody else will come back and give, and then somebody. So it's like a game to them a lot of times. So I think that's amazing. So, and then just supporting channels is one. And what I find, to me, when I choose to support a channel, and I say this all the time, when I start supporting a channel, 9 times out of 10, I ain't leaving,
Right.
And I still probably got a couple of fingers left on my hand from, from channel memberships. But I know once I do, 9 times I ain't leaving. Even if I don't even, I know one person, I barely see her. And well, a couple of people. But I really like them, and what they're bringing, So nobody, and that's why I always tell Bill, nobody really have to do anything extra from my channel thing. But I know everybody don't feel that way, But nobody has to do anything extra for that, because I'm thinking I'm just putting it in the pot and helping the channel out. That's how I feel. I'm just
I feel the same way. I appreciate when people join, because it does help out. Whether it's me, like either
it don't.
Whether it's equipment, whether it's another trip to get more content. I mean, it definitely helps. And it's good to feel appreciated too. But that's why I like the comments. And the best comments for me are from people that I don't know, that ask me questions as far as, and I never really thought, I wish I would have probably, when I started, had studied more to do my YouTube channel on what people want. Because when I first started,
I see what you mean. Go ahead.
My first year, I thought, all I needed to do was put out content, not thinking about what people wanted. And then I started listening to some other people, and they said, "Hey, you got. I know that's what you think, but it's not like what you think. It's like, what do people want?" And that's kind of like when I changed. And I wasn't doing bad, I got monetized in a year and got my 1,000 in a year. But that was a lot of work from friends, running playlists. It was, some people have gotten monetized like in a year from people just watching their videos. And that wasn't me. I had friends that pushed me over the top. People like to be informed. People like to fuss and fight or be informed.
Yeah. You said something that I kept the paper on. Now,
you should put it on
people.
Computer.
Okay, this is my thing, and you're gonna know who exactly I'm talking about. When you help somebody, don't expect anything back. Please don't be like, what would Kevin say? Expect.
Well, let's ask Kevin. Kevin's in the chat. Hey, Kevin.
Oh, really? Oh, Lord, Kevin. Give more than what you expect back. That's what he says. There are some people out there, y'all, I wish they was in this chat, that they give for a reason, because they want something back. I don't like people like that. Don't like you. You destroyed my happiness. I can say that. I'm still unhappy about that. Unhappy. And I know why they snooping around, but I'm going to tell you. Go ahead and try it. Everybody going to know about you when the party's over. You want to mess with me. But there's a lot of people out there that, and I'm hoping it's just because they want to be seen. You think that's what it is? That person want to be seen, or do they want something back? What you think?
Some people are, they do just want to be seen because they think that's going to grow their channel.
Okay.
But that's a false belief. You can get more subscribers, but you want viewers. Kevin, Tuber Chat can get you subscribers, but if you don't improve your craft, you're not going to keep them. They're not going to watch. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They think, oh, I'm going to Tuber Chat and I'm going to blow up. You are in numbers, but you got to put out some product to make people want to stay and watch your channel. You watch your thumbnails or look at your thumbnails. And Kevin is really good about it, and he talks a little bit about it, but not a lot about it on his channel. But you know, when he pulls you up, but a lot of people, I think they expect too much.
Yeah.
From giving to Kevin, they expect the channel to blow up, and it's like it doesn't really work that way. You know, you can put Kevin can put your name out there, but you got to get the people to keep watching. But then they wonder why. Well, I got 1,000 subscribers, but nobody's watching because you were counting on Kevin to build your channel. You weren't building your channel.
And a lot of times too, what I've learned from him is, and that's why I say a lot of people think that you're not supporting them, but a lot of times I go to Kevin and I'm on that, I have him on just running. You can even see that in my blog sometimes. I just have him on, running, because that's a support. I mean, because very little time right now. Very, you're just pushed up against the wall sometimes.
A lot of time, like with Tuber Chat, I just have it running. I sometimes I want to say hi to Kevin, but then but then everybody starts saying hi to you, and it's like I didn't come here for that. I came here just to support Kevin and let him get some watch time and earn a little bit of cachet from watching. I didn't really come in here to say hi to everybody. I understand why everybody's there. I can't keep up with the people I have now. I'm not at that point,
right?
Where I want to speak to 19 different people. And
I remember one time I was out there in the bushes and Kevin came back on muted, and I wanted to write muted, but I knew that Pete was gonna catch it for him. I was laughing my butt off. I was like, "You muted."
Yeah.
Even when he was driving one night, I was out, and you be out there. That's why I say a lot of people, they think they're not getting supported, but we can't support everybody either. That's just
Kevin, he was driving, I think, from Niagara Falls to Toronto one night. I don't think I said anything. I just turned it on and watched it. And he was talking, but I was doing something else. But I just had it running in the background. People, you never know who's watching you.
Yeah, we all do, Kevin. That's why we be laughing.
We all do.
But I have much respect for him. I said, even when something happens, he could have like a troll, which he don't have many. He's gone, cleaned it up, out, gone, and done.
That's all you can do. And
I've learned a lot really from him. Like people coming in and saying that, they're on the same time you're on 9:30, and they come in and say, "Oh, I'm going live right now." I've learned a lot from him. I'm gonna cut you. So yeah.
That is just as rude as you want to be.
I will cut you. You hear me? I remember I went on Trish. She was live, and the same person came before she was even on to say that he was going live. I said, you can't do that here. It was so fun. It's etiquette. Because if I do that and go over to you, I don't care if you're going on later than me. You come in and say, I'm going on it. I don't care. But if you're saying I'm going on at 9:32, you got a problem.
I don't mind. I don't care if you go on the same time as that I'm going on. But don't come into my live and say, hey, everybody, prime time is right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Bill just says because your content stinks. It's the creator's job to keep. Yeah, it's the creator's
job. It is. If nobody's watching, it's not. You need to watch your thumbnails and your titles and your hashtags, which I have to get better at. And Scott trying to he pushes me to do better with that, because he's really good at that. That's what Scott does. That's why his channel is growing like it is. And when I say growing, I mean people watching his channel, not subscribers. His subscribers are going up 1 or 2 at a time, and you got these other channels 20 a day. but his is growing with
Mhm.
viewers.
Mm-hmm. And then too, when you know, people are okay, say people are doing that sub for sub, and then they assume everybody want what they're doing. And I
Yeah.
always say, ask that person first. Do they want you to do that? Because they may not want you to do that. Yeah, I'm talking about the same person. They ruined my 1K. That's all I can say. But anyway, okay.
Well, I I don't mind, if I have a live and you got a new video coming out, I don't
Mhm.
mind you doing that. I don't mind you coming over and saying, "Hey, don't forget to watch my live." I'll ask towards the end, or I'll ask
Oh yeah, now
anybody got
that's fine.
anything going up.
That's
Um,
fine.
but don't come over here for 2 minutes, try to promote your channel, and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep that wherever you're at. You know.
When I talk about self-promotion, it's more about etiquette, conditioning for others. And I like too how somebody was talking about etiquette, and then he was saying, well, he had told this person, well, maybe they don't know, and you're gonna have to, say it to them or something, because sometimes people just don't know,
They
you
don't.
know, and then you can go in somebody else's chat and they're all right with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it depends on whose chat you're in. It's more about etiquette condition for others. It will always happen. But people get pretty upset about live streams and premiere announcements in their streams. Yeah. Because they ain't gonna want it.
Again, I don't mind, if it's at the same time. Actually, if you're like a follower of mine and you watch me and you view me, I
Uh-huh.
don't mind. If Betty, if like this is my live, and you
Mhm.
say, "Hey, Bill, at noon, I got my own live, or I got my premiere at noon." I
Mhm.
tell everybody in my chat, go check out Betty,
Mhm.
because
Oh,
you
yeah.
support me. I want to support you.
Mhm.
Don't
Mhm.
don't come in here don't come in here at 5 minutes to noon. Hey,
Mhm.
I got a new. Hey, Warmstrong, got a premiere at noon. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I like Jaden. Jaden keep me busy. Betty, can we go? And Ray, he had me raiding everybody. I'm like, wait a minute. One day I was like, Jaden, we can't do it today.
Jaden, I'm still on, man. I'm still gonna get some views. I can't
He
raid
was
them.
having me working sometime on my premiere. Can we go over to Kevin Music Chat? And Kevin's also working on having people look at his playlists on his music channel too. So Pete, can you drop Kevin's music channel, and then I'll just pin it up to the top, because he's I know people running playlists, to get him up there so we can get that channel monetized
Yeah.
too.
Well, I think
So
what he's got about 800 subscribers to that channel now.
I don't know about the
I think he
number.
just posted it. I want to say 800.
Mm-hmm. You can see the reactions on my face to some. Yeah, check. I try not to shake my head and roll my eyes, but it happened. I remember one time, you probably forgot about this, but when I was really into the thumbs up, I was doing it so much one night. Kevin came over, he had to hit my head a little bit and said I was doing it too much.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
I know. And you know what? And that's when you really start knowing people, because I didn't get upset. Somebody could. Well, I'm trying to help him out, but I just like, okay. And I slowed it, just slowed it way down. And that's what I like about him. He said, when people come in chat, observe them. Then you go over their lives or their channels, observe them, and you kind of know, you can kind of figure it out a little bit. So, because some people can get in there, I tell you. So,
Well,
yeah.
it's strange, watching, different channels. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I love to see channels that I think are doing well and have a lot of interaction,
Mm-hmm.
and people watching, people viewing.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to figure out what makes, no matter what the genre is, no matter what the niche is,
Yeah.
um, what does it. And a lot of it I see is two things: information, negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things create the most views, most comments, most interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Usually,
Yeah.
the exception to that is Scratch and Pete and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
They get Scratch and Pete and Kevin are both very supportive people, and you can
Mm-hmm.
see like when Scratch and Pete, I mean, he literally comes on and he's. I know a lot of scratching channels. They come on, they scratch, tickets.
Mm-hmm.
He literally has a nonstop chat,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and that's because of his support. People want to support him.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you try to recreate that? It would be too tough to try to recreate what Pete does. It would be too tough.
That's why I want him to go on nobody's channel because he's gonna stay just the way he is. Okay.
Right? They don't even know who he is.
I don't want to know. I always
They
tell
don't
him
even know
that.
who he is.
I want him to say just like Charlie Angel. He Charlie, like Charlie.
But
You don't
look,
know.
but look at that chat and look at it flowing. I mean, just can't even keep up with it. And what amazes me is you go into the chat and speak, and he answers back, "Hey, Bill." It's amazing because it's like, how did you even see my name?
I know. I find your mistakes, Betty.
Oh,
You want to check that? he'll find it like Betty. You want to check that? What you?
yep. I don't know how he finds the time.
But yeah, we haven't did this in a long time. Me and Bill, if no, most of you don't know, we got monetized about the same time. So we used to do this all the time, all the time.
Right, I used to stay on live.
Woo!
I did it the other day. I did about a 4 or 5 hour live the other day.
I know, I saw you, but we ain't doing no 5 hours a day. But I saw you was when you're having a good time, and you got people coming through. Yes, Warmstrong channel that provide value, entertainment, or information. Yeah. So I know one girl started with me, but she does those reaction channels, and believe me, her chat be going. Them people love the reaction channels. Mm-hmm. They love them. So yep. Been a great chat. Yeah. Old time. I know we need Martin. I don't know where Martin went, but Martin's gone. UK.
Martin.
I know. He was really, really good along with D. Them two together. They never gave up on me. Never gave up on me. My wild home. Hey, it's been a while. But what are you doing the rest of the week, Bill? What's your schedule looking
What's
like?
today? I just put out a video Monday on. I went on Lure of the Seas, which is like just this crazy size ship.
Mm-hmm.
It holds 6,000 people. So anyway, I did a video of second day of Sea Day on there with my family. Today at 7 p.m. Eastern time, me and Controversial Cruising, Scott, we do our weekly show on cruising. Today we will be talking about things not to miss in Alaskan ports. It's becoming, for those of you that don't cruise, it's Alaska season now. Alaska, you can only cruise up there certain times of year between like April and beginning of September. Only time cruise ships go up there. Other than that, the weather's too bad. So we'll be talking about what not to miss in the ports up there in Alaska today. And then tomorrow I do my own show, Banter with Bill. Banter with Bill is, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about this week. I'm gonna wing it. So I don't know, but that's 5 p.m. That's Thursday, if I didn't say. Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk cruising. I love talking cruising.
Like I like talking YouTube. That really is my favorite subject, though, talking YouTube. I wouldn't want to take my channel in that direction. I like just talking off my head because then I have to study and really pay attention.
Well, that's usually the thing with me because I love cruising so much and I've cruised so much. And Scott has also. So it's easy for us to talk about different subjects. And I didn't realize you're talking about information or informative videos. And that's kind of what we try to do. You'll have a lot of people do cruising videos. Yeah. They haven't cruised much. Not knocking them, but they haven't cruised much. They don't know as much as as we know.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize how many people wanted that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where I am now with
Yeah, they
trying
want
to provide the information. My Wild Home, I believe they're going on an Alaskan cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this year or next year?
Everybody want to go to Alaska.
That's and that's why we're talking about it and trying to provide information for people, because I've been twice. I got another one planned, and Scott's been twice, and I think in about another week or so, he's going to be in Alaska. And we're going, it's going to be talking about Alaska, and it's just beginning of last year. We talked about Alaska in September. It was like right after the Alaska season. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
So we said we'll
up
do
in
it.
the helicopter.
We'll do it. We'll do it this year early, and that's what what we're talking about now, and hopefully people will tune in.
Okay. All right. I do hear a lot of people.
Every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, I try to put out a new video. Depends how lazy I am, like the weekend before, and I feel like editing. It literally takes me.
Do it.
It literally takes me like 5 or 6 hours of like constant work to put together a video, a 15-minute video, a 10 to 15-minute video, 5 or 6 hours, and that would be like working through it, and that's just going over. You get all the clips together, you organize the clips, you put all the clips up there. You got to keep watching it. Okay, well, I got to fix that about the clip. That didn't work. This didn't work. There's music in there. There's copyrighted music. I mean, I'm watching it like so many times. So when people ask me like, so what is this week's video about? I don't know, people. I'm working on 2 or 3 different videos. The video that you're seeing is what I did a week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know what's in the video. I'm not sure. My grandkids asking me, Papa, we're gonna be in the video this week. I don't know. I try to put y'all in there, kids. I don't know. Let me hold on.
You was using that granddaughter now.
I'm trying.
Woo, that was a good one.
My daughter already told me, hey, these pictures ain't free. You want to use pictures? All right, you owe us money.
Babysitting, girl, man, babysitting. That was so cute. I got my baby. That was cucumbers on her eyes.
I think they went to somebody's birthday. They went to a spa, and they really were. They were really working getting facials, and they had the fingernails done.
Connie, you lay that long enough for mom to put on your eyes. But y'all know my vlog Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Daily, my shorts, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then my live every Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So when will she break? I don't know.
You enjoy it too much. I don't think you're gonna break. You might. Will you stop doing shorts every day? Maybe at some time, but you enjoy it too much. And as long as you keep seeing, positive reinforcement, I don't see you stopping.
I can tell when it's gonna be a good one just by when I'm looking at the playback. Like, girl, you look. But this week, them 3 I did right together. I was like, shoot, they gonna be good. They gonna be good. They were good too. And a lot of times they'll sit back, and then one day I look back like, when I got that many numbers, So sometimes you think it's not going anywhere, and then.
Have you know how YouTube do your weekly recap?
Yeah, I look at it.
I always get amazed. I look at some of the videos. It's like, how old is that video? And it's like it's like one of the top 3 videos as far as views. Like, how is that even possible?
What'd you say? How is it possible? All that work we done put into it. But yeah, that's the thing. The filming. Then you got the editing. Then you got to look back and forth. Look, Then you got your B-rolls, like you say. It's more really to me. You got the B-roll. Then you got all the other stuff. Then you got. I have to write down everything now. I forget a clip. I will forget a clip.
I try to put yours a little bit differently, but like for my cruise, I gather all my clips and put them in one file.
On your
Now,
computer.
yeah. I made a mistake one time and deleted it, so it was like that really messed me up because
I
that means
remember.
you
I
lose
remember.
everything.
I
Um,
remember.
but that way now I have to go through the order that I'm going to put them in. It takes a while, and I don't want shaky videos. If you
know.
see like a quick motion in the videos, I'm cutting that out or slowing it down. Or
Yeah.
there's just so much work that goes into editing videos. I don't know how people put out 2 or 3 or 4 a week, but a lot of people don't edit as much. A lot of people don't edit as much, and I understand why.
Yep, and I made sure I had the one out today, but everything's really done for today. When I get off of here, I need to go to the UPS. I might film that. So yeah, but it's endless. It's endless. But I know y'all been good this morning. Thank you so much.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, he must got me. What you got?
Scott, he does trivia shows on Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday, they do trivia shows.
Mm-hmm.
So my son won this flask.
Okay, that's what. Okay. God, dog, that's a flask.
I won one week. I won this speaker.
Oh.
It's like a portable speaker.
Okay. Oh.
And hold on.
All right
Now I don't think this is ever going to get worn. But then I want to hack.
Go puff.
I don't Scott. I don't that I don't think my previous life and this hat goes together too well. So even though the government is finally coming into the 21st century. They finally come into the 21st century.
I don't know.
So if you're interested in stuff like that and like trivia, I'm sorry, Scott. He's talking right here.
Oh Lord.
One day I won this also.
Okay, Lord.
Okay. And the extra. So if you guys, and this has nothing to do with, he loves cruising, but if you guys like trivia or Thursdays is trivia. No telling what the trivia might be about. Sometimes it's cruising, but a lot of times it has nothing to do with cruising. Music, TV shows, 70 shows. It has a lot. But if you like trivia and go check him out Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time Thursdays.
Uh-huh.
And on Fridays he does the match game show. Remember the match game show, Betty? The match game where the people in the audience. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking like it's a real show. He has like special guests on his shows, and people and the viewers, the people that are watching, they try to match what the people on the panel say, and whoever has the most points win a prize. So if you like trivia, if you like things like that, check out Scott. That's Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep. He all over the place. He is.
He's all over. He's been here almost the entire show.
And Tuba Chat, y'all remember, he has copyright free music. He's pinned up to the top, and they're on 24 hours a day. And go over there and get you some, copyright free music. I mean, it's better than paying for it. Because a lot of people say they don't have the funds. So that's the way. That's the way to go, and you don't have to, worry about you getting
copyrights later on.
Yeah,
that's Epidemic Sound. I'm still leery of them. When I first started doing it, I used YouTube because I figured if YouTube offers the music, and there's no way I'm gonna get a copyright. Hey, you gave me the music. how are you giving me a copyright?
Mhm.
But I found out that some of the songs you had to put in, physically put it in there.
Mhm.
You know, this music was written by blah, blah, blah. But check out Kevin and get some copy-free music to get
Hey,
something different.
I got Kevin on here. Kevin, tell Warmstrong, since I do my YouTube and I get like over 10,000, it's just me. That's amazing. That sounds good. Shoot, I'm good. Ain't no music, no nothing, just me and my mouth. Shoot, I'm good. I might do a dancing video. Trish want me to do a dancing video.
Oh, brother. Trish, look what you just started, Trish.
Trish want me to do a dancing video. I ain't did a dancing one in a lot, but I'm gonna use YouTube. I'm not YouTube music. I'm gonna use Epidemic Sound. I don't need to be sharing that with nobody.
You can really dance.
I know. I want to take some of those dancing lessons so I can do some steps. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wait and do that. So I just not moving.
Do one of the trending, like whatever they do, trending songs where
I know. That's what I need to do. Yeah, because Beyonce done died out. I don't know what's next. Because I'm tired of hearing that song. Yeah. She talking about, she said to use one of my shorts, like when I'm prancing around in the house, use that as a short. That's what.
or just put together some clips of all the times you are prancing and make it one video.
Yeah, that could be. Her mom looks at me too.
Wow, you can really dance.
Dang. Oh, we ain't never saw you dance.
That's you don't watch enough YouTube. There's a video. There's a song where they talk about, wow, you can really dance, and then you put all your clips together to that song, and next thing you know, you gotta. But the problem with that, you get a lot of views. You're giving 80% away to YouTube and
that's what I'm talking about. I want my money. Gonna have to use Kevin music. If it's not a copyright written, they don't get none, do they?
But the trending music is all copyright written.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I mean,
you won't get a copyright for the short, but they will.
They're getting a portion of my money.
They're getting a portion of it. YouTube getting a portion of it, and then you get the very smallest portion.
Mm-mm. Well, we can't do that. Y'all better go to Kevin.
It would get some views, but yeah, you won't make money off it. Well, I shouldn't say won't.
Okay, all right.
Not as much as you by yourself.
Yeah, I be using everybody. When I listen to Warmstrong on Thursday, child, I got him on a vlog too coming. I don't know when it's gonna be. I use everybody. Tuba chat. I use everybody. I ain't used Pete yet. Oh, that's
you better not use my bad. Better not see my video playing in your background. I'm gonna put a copyright in on you.
Oh, I can do a lot on you.
I had somebody do that. Matter of fact, is it? I forget. I think it maybe when I go on somebody's live. I don't know what it is, but I've got like copyright, like from Scott or Controversial Cruising and Destination Fun. I'm like,
page.
What's going on here? A whole page of like copyright.
When I was doing my I could go against them. When I was doing like my tea parties and all whatever, yep, you can go against them. So y'all better be nice to me. But okay, but yeah, I'm pretty well caught up. Unless I go to UPS, I'll definitely be taping that. So, and also always make sure your little camera lens is clean, and on your computer too. I had a dirty. I didn't clean it. Yeah, clean it. Always make sure your camera on your phone, seemed like something went worse on your.
Wow.
Don't y'all look like
that was just my face coming back in the view.
Ooh, wow. What is it? Ooh.
And
go ahead.
Don't forget Destination Fun, who is a great moderator, by the way.
Yeah.
He goes live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, don't forget her.
And usually cruise topics. She just put out a new video today. So, Sherry, I'm sure Betty won't mind if you
Mm,
want to drop your link if you're still in here.
mm,
Um, she just put out a video today,
mhm.
Embarkation Day on Celebrity Summit.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really curious about that ship. I've never been on Celebrity Cruise Line, but I heard it was a more higher end cruise line. I don't want to try to go on there. For
Mm-hmm.
those who might be interested in cruising.
Yeah. But one thing I really do want to learn more of AI though. I really because that's the way the world's going. So
AI is a little scary because you
I
can make up.
know, but it's good to know about it though. I can say that. Better than being all the way green like me with it. I'm
Oh,
green.
Scratch and Pete is so good. Thank you, Scratch and Pete.
Oh, thank you, Pete. Destination Fun. We gonna pin. We got Tuba Chat music channel pinned up there now. And then Destination Fun is just at Destination Fun. And we'll definitely, stop by if you can. If not, keep her running to give her that number. But I've had such a good time today. I'm so glad all of y'all stopped in. Colin slept the whole time over there. He was a good baby. He did get up and move one time.
Colin!
I was asking, but Destination Dog is younger than I think he's 13. He or she 13, and then Colin's 16. So I'm like, well, what you gonna do with the dog?
Right. When they go on a cruise.
Because they be thinking just like I be thinking, but my dog is older than theirs. Colin just would have to go on the ship.
I think they would make some money if they had a cruise where people could bring their pets on. I'm sure there would be a lot of liability on there, but
Dad and people ain't gonna clean up after their dogs like they should.
yeah.
No, thank you. I remember I took Colin to the hotel one time with a lot of dogs, and I took him walking wherever my dog got fleas all over
Uh-oh.
him. I said,
Ooh.
see, that's what I'm talking about. People they ain't right. They ain't right.
We want Trish. We want Trish.
I had Erie Frog in here. I know I had waved to him. He probably gone by now, but that was a long, long time ago. I've been trying to call him anyway. But okay, thank you. I'm really gonna go this time. I don't know when, but I'm gonna be on at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my vlog, and then 6:30 p.m. my short is ready to go. Ready to go. And we ready to go too. I thank y'all so very much. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. And you see anything else? Anybody said anything before I get off of here?
Nope. Pete being Pete and dropping
I
controversial
know,
things in
child. I see Pete over here. He just showing that.
Yeah.
Showing that. Thank you, Dee. We had a good time because it's been a while. So I will chit chat with y'all later. And bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Get us on out of here. Thank you.